Delta, copy number 4. Delta 9280 Alpha, Renton ground, runway 16, taxi Alpha. Lima Hotel, Renton ground, runway 16, taxi via Alpha. Sierra 78 Julia, taxi to the run-up via Bravo. Alpha 3, Alpha Uranium, on the ground. November Delta ground, you're cleared to Renton via the Renton 3 departures and as filed. Climb via the SID, expect 4,000 5 minutes after. Departure frequency 11 manor, 0.2, squawk 4673.
Yes, sir. There it is. There it is. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? The Blue Arrow 737-700 livery. Fresh out the paint shop. We're actually still in the paint shop, as you can see here in Renton. And yes, Blue Arrow is a part of the Star Alliance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, it is beautiful. Don't you love it, man? With the split skivvies. That's what I call it, the skitties. Split skitties. Now, if you remember, guys, back on X-Plane 11, we had this exact same livery. And now we've finally gotten it on Microsoft Flight Sim on the PMDG 737. So I'm super excited. And I have to thank one person, because I did not make this livery myself. I can't take credit for that. I had an amazing livery designer named Amasai. I really hope I said your name right, bro. But Amasai, thank you so much. It's the same guy who made the livery for the Prime, the Amazon Prime 737 that we flew last week. That exact same guy came back and made this livery, and he did such an amazing job with it. It's exactly how I wanted it. It's exactly how I imagined it. Has a rise above here on the nose, also has a rise above underneath. We'll see that once we get airborne. But right here, it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark, but rise above underneath on the belly. Got the tail exactly how I wanted it. We got our call sign on here, American November 116 Bravo. Oh yeah, only thing it's missing that our 737 version had, and that is the cockpit. Our cockpit was completely customized with the Blue Arrow branding, and I think it is actually possible to do. We just haven't gone that far, so maybe in the future we'll do that. Would love to still get a cargo version for us and a special business jet variant. I think that'd be super freaking dope. I think that'd be so dope. But right now, as I said, we're in the paint shop here in Renton, Washington, right over by Boeing. This is one of the Boeing factories, one of the Boeing facilities here in Seattle, or in the Seattle area. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. Let's get one more fly around. So you know what, let me get me on the screen and I'll discuss what we got going on today. We have a very special flight, as you can tell. A brand new plane, brand new paint, right out the shop. Yes, yes, yes. And I can't wait to fly it. I have not flown it yet. This is like my second time seeing it. I just loaded up, make sure it, it looked good, and we're here. Made a quick thumbnail, and yeah, man. Delroy, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you guys. And congrats, my friend HD. You passed your Vatsim ATC exam. That's a big deal, bro. But yeah, look at this. Oh, look at the door opening. Look at the door opening. Now that's a proper reveal right there. That's a proper reveal right there. It's early morning here in Renton. Oh, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh yeah, in the hangar. In the hangar. Alright, so while the paint guys are finishing up with the aircraft, let's go ahead and I just want to show you guys a quick lights going on this. It's time to go. A quick tour of this scenery. This scenery is freaking amazing. Like, it really is. I've been talking about it in other streams, but I've never showed it. So let's just show it real quick. So as you can see, that's the paint hangar. That's where the aircraft go to get painted. Now, there's actually the scenery itself actually has a lot of animations. One of the animations is that it will actually drag one of these aircraft here and put it into the paint hangar, and then the doors will close. That's just amazing. I'm gonna show you some of those animations here before we leave. We only have one flight today. We're flying from Renton to San Francisco. We're gonna fly this plane basically empty. We're gonna do a bit of a repositioning ferry flight to put this aircraft into service for our virtual airline. And so we'll be doing that. Should be pretty simple, to be honest with you. Let me get the camera reset, and then we'll do that. There we go. Captain Polo, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Rock City, welcome to aboard. Gio, welcome to the stream, man. I'm John, welcome back. It's good to see you, bro. Thank you, Captain Polo. Appreciate that very, very much. You can see the sun rising here in beautiful Renton. So yeah, so one of these, if I kind of go up, you'll see the whole airport as a whole. I know it's a little dark, but this is, or you know what, it's just, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and go real world time now. Yeah, let's do real time. This is what it looks like, real time. There we go, I like that much better. I'm trying to find the assembly factory. I think it's this one over here. Yeah, this is the one over here. Cosmo Christopher, no, I did not make that livery. A new friend of mine, a new friend of the channel, Amasai, I think is your name, man. I really do apologize. If you're watching, if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But Amasai, he's the one who made the livery for me. He did an amazing job. So listen to the sounds as we get close to this factory. This sound is built into the scenery. Now, I don't know if it's this factory or the other factory. There's supposed to be an animation. You'll see one of these planes getting... It might be on the other side. Let me check. Oh, yeah, look at this. They're doing some work on this aircraft. I'm not sure what they're doing. Oh, they're moving it. The livery is, I don't think it's on Flight Sim TO just yet, but it will be. They're moving that guy over there. I'm not sure where they're going to put him. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of cool. I guess that's how they move the aircraft for staging it. We just missed another animation over here. I'm going to fly our drone way over here and see if we can catch it before it gets too far in its process. And where's it at? Did we miss it already? I think we missed it. I think the one that we just saw, I think it went in here. No? Well, maybe not. Yeah, of course, now that I'm streaming, I can't catch any of the animations doing their thing. But basically one of these right here, one of these aircraft fuselages is supposed to be put into this factory, and then they put the wings on it. There's a train driving by as well. That's part of the scenery. Very cool. You know I'm a train guy, so that's pretty sick. Thank you, Reese. Yeah, I can hook you up with my guy for sure. Like, I really want to support him. He's making some really amazing liveries. He does, I believe he takes special requests. So if there's a specific aircraft livery you want to get made, or you have a special virtual airline that you're using, I definitely highly recommend this guy. He's been super friendly, professional, fast. He's very skilled at what he does, and he gave me exactly what I wanted. And so I was very happy with that. Deuce Legend, just hit me up on Discord, bro, and I can see if I can connect you guys. Alright, so I think we just came at the wrong time, because I'm not seeing any of the animations that I remember going on right now. None of them. But basically, it is not Rock City, actually. Another person made it. Again, name is Amasai. He's new to the channel, I believe. Where is it? Alright, well, okay, well, fine. Fine, Renton, now that I'm here, you don't want to show me all the fun stuff that you can do? Wow, look at this. Oh my god. That's like trippy right there. That is so trippy. Oh my god, I feel like I can get dizzy just being in there. Hey, she's new. I guess she doesn't move. Let's see. This is really cool. Oh, there's a guy in here working on it. That's sick. That is really cool. Let's see, what else is interesting? I've actually never really deeply explored this factory. But since we're flying out of here, I thought it'd be... Okay, this one doesn't have an interior. That's fine. I thought it'd be interesting to go... Oh, I see a plane moving. I see a plane moving, so we can catch him. I'm gonna jump through these walls. Take a shortcut. What's up, Becky? Welcome to the stream. So seriously, guys, this scenery is the future. Like, this scenery, look at that. That's an animation right there. This scenery is like, this is the best scenery I have ever seen on any sim ever. I mean, yes, it's a smaller airport, but the detail he's able to put in, the animations, the little ins and outs that he's done is stuff that's never been done before. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna drag that aircraft into the paint shop, and what the problem is that my plane is in the paint shop. So it's gonna look kind of unlegit right now, but if my plane wasn't there, because that is not a spot for you to spawn in, you'd have to like drag your plane in there yourself. But basically, he's gonna drag that aircraft into the hangar, and then the doors are gonna close behind him. But very amazing. The fuselage is better than Captain Sim. Okay, okay. Let's leave him alone for today. I'm not attacking Captain Sim today. Fertilance, yes, I remember you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Ted Station, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome back. Yeah, so it doesn't detect, you know, whether or not something's in there, like an aircraft. So it's just gonna put it in, and then here come the doors. So I don't know what kind of witchcraft he was able to figure out to get this to work, but that's so freaking dope. Jewel Isaac, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Am I gonna try out the Phoenix? I will try the Phoenix out as soon as I get the opportunity, my friend. I am super excited about the Phoenix A320. I've already been watching the live streams from the other content creators, and it looks amazing. I'm really excited. I was already excited about the plane originally, you know, because all right, you know, we've heard a lot of great things about it, but now that I'm seeing it and seeing other people fly it, I'm like, wow, this really is something to watch out for. So definitely looking forward to getting my hands on it and giving it a spin. So hopefully we can do that very soon. Hopefully, but yeah. All right, I really want to show you guys that animation. Hopefully when we get back in here, we'll see. We'll see that. Adam 1740, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you again, guys. If you're just joining us, I'll show you guys the livery here in just a second. But we are in Renton. This is just Wiki Designs scenery for Renton KRNT, and this is one of the Boeing factories that we're in right now. As you can see, highly detailed model. I mean, they've done just magic with this scenery and the detail they put into it. No second leg today, only one leg for me. I think our flight is about an hour 45. Plus we're doing all this, like, you know, livery reveal stuff in the beginning, so we're not gonna get in the air super fast. So We will not be doing 2 legs today. I'm going to keep it at just a 1. If you can't join me though today, I am planning to go live again a bit earlier tomorrow. Oh, there it is. Alright, he's going to park in there. What's he going to do next? Oh, yeah, check it out. See that crane? Oh, this is sick. Watch this, guys. You got to watch this. The crane's coming down. Yeah, he literally modeled the Boeing factory. Like, did you have access to the interior? It's gonna attach to that. It's gonna take it off of the trailer. Come on. Tell me that's not next level right there. And what's crazy too is that as detailed as this scenery is, and as how much like stuff he put into it, it's still not hard on your frames. It just blows my mind. I'm not sure how they were able to figure that out. So you see now it's on the crane. Crane is moving on the tracks. On the tracks. Look at that. It's not just floating. It's actually on the tracks. And I think it's gonna place it in this little hole right here. Come on, that is nuts. So what I'm kind of hoping would be really cool for Drzuki to do if he really wanted to just like be obsessive is he could actually go and do Boeing field as well, which he hasn't done yet. And then it's gonna release it, leave it there, and that's gonna stay right there. Again, this airport is KRNT. I actually didn't have time to put it in the description, so I do apologize for that. But it's very easy to find. You can get it from the Orbix. I think you can get it from Orbix Central store. And there's a few other places you can get it from. So is he going to pick it up again? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was going to pick it up again. Windows games. I don't know. I don't have the Phoenix A320. I can't. I mean, it's really hard to compare a Boeing to an Airbus anyway. So even if when I do get a chance to fly it, I don't know that I'll be able to compare them. We'll see. All right, where are you gonna do it now? Like you've already. I think they just put the nose on it, didn't they? Because it didn't have a nose before. Now it has a nose. Yeah, I'm curious where it's gonna take this thing. This might turn out to be a whole stream about the Boeing factory. I just want to show you guys the process of how we came to the aircraft that we're going to be flying today. I think it'd be really cool to do like a tour of the actual Boeing factory one day. Wouldn't that be dope? Oh wait, does it go over there now? What are you going to do with it? Is the PMDG 737 better than the Zebo? No. I'll just say no. Is that what you want to hear? I'll just say no. Wow, this is cool. Can you imagine standing like right here? Oh wait, is it gonna stop? This is nuts, man. Now I've spawned in here and seen parts of this process, but I've never seen the whole thing. Alright, well, further lands, if you don't like it, you can go, my friend. That is all good with me. Wait, don't tell me they're going to put it down on these wings. Are they going to put this plane down on these wings? I think they are, guys. I think they're going to put it on his wing. So does he get transferred? That is... How do you even know that... Like, there's a guy up there. I just realized there's a guy operating a crane. Like, imagine having that job. There's two guys, actually. There's a guy over there and a guy over there. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna bring it over here and put it on this on these wings. I want to see. I mean, I think it's freaking dope. Seriously, when you realize how much time it takes, you know, I mean, I know that it's a production line and stuff like that, and I mean, there's documentaries I'm sure out there you can watch that'll show you the entire process. I'm gonna hang out with this guy, but I mean, a Boeing 737 is not built in one day. Like, it's built, it takes a while to build it. You gotta wire it. Different parts are even built in different factories across the world, from what I believe. Airbus is the same way. Yeah, I was right. They're gonna put it. That's nuts, man. This guy is crazy. They put the nose cone on it. They're gonna drop it down. They're gonna put the wings on it now. So is this where it ends, or are you guys gonna keep going? Look at this guy over here. Is like, all right, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Oh, and then the wings are gonna get up. That is nuts, yo. This is not okay. I'm legit seeing this for the first time. Like, cause I've watched the plane go into the maintenance hangar. I mean the paint hangar, but I've never seen this part. Yeah, mad respect for the guy who made this. Alright, looks like the cranes are going away. Is this the end? Is this where we stop? I think it might be. Wow, look at this little thing right here that, like, look, another one is going into production. Oh, here comes the horizontal stabilizer, and the train just brought in another fuselage back there. Yeah, this must have been just a crazy amount of coding and all of that, because there's so many moving pieces right now. This factory is insane, isn't it? That's what I'm wondering too. Is there an animation for the landing gear? Look at that, right in the slot. That is sweet. So what happens here in this little gap? Oh, here comes the gear. Like, from where? I don't know. But here comes the landing gear. Bro, what is going on? So is that hydraulic thing gonna lift it and they're gonna put the gear on? Okay, well, yeah, alright. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm okay with that. Alright, so now the gear has been on. I don't know who this guy is rolling up. Almost hit his head on the plane. And it's gonna now tow it forward. I feel like that's gonna hit something. Yeah, technically it would have, but okay, well, again, you know, well, I'll still give him credit for it. Here is the APU. If you guys did not know where the APU is, that's where the APU engine is. It's basically a full jet engine in the back of the aircraft. It'd be really nice if we had a 3D model. Oh, it just closed. A 3D model of a plane that actually showed the APU door opening, or the maintenance door. Alright, now we got a few stairs connecting. It's already put the gear on. The doors are now mounted on, you can see there. That's going to keep moving it down the production chain here, or the production line. There's like a few max engines just on standby. Wow, look at these engines. That's so cool. The gear's not even moving. No, it's not. What is that? Oh, they're putting seats in it while it's going. Hold on, let's go look. Oh, I can't see them. Alright, well, we can't see inside, but the seats are going in. It's hard for me to believe that this happens while rolling. I really doubt that this happens while rolling. So I think that putting the actual seats in is a pretty manual process. Like, you have to act like there's a person inside the aircraft, I believe in real life, that actually puts the seats in, mounts them to the ground. And Wow, wow, wow. What is this? Oh, it's open. Okay. Alright, so that's done. You can see it's put on the static tubes. The windshield wipers are on there now. The cockpit is complete. Oh, here comes the engines. What? This is so cool. I would love to go to the Boeing factory just for a tour, just to watch all this. I mean, I'm sure you won't get to see everything, but you get to see at least pieces of it, of how much work it goes into just making one aircraft, how many different pieces that go on. Is that it? Are we done? Is that the end? Are we missing anything else? We got the Wi-Fi antennas. Oh, we got another tug pulling up in front of it. Now I think this might be the plane that now gets dragged into the paint hangar for paint. I think paint is next. 2-1 Murphy! What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Right now we just finished building our own personal Boeing 737. Max, actually, which we don't have in the sim yet, but this is a Max. You can tell by the back of those engines there. So yeah, so he's gonna drag that, and as we already saw the end, he's gonna drag it over to the paint hangar, which is where we are currently. So let's go fly over there. And for those of you who weren't here at the very beginning, this is our brand new Blue Arrow livery that I'm very proud of, made by a new friend of the channel, Amasai. Same guy who made the Amazon Prime livery that we flew last week. So very proud of it and proud of him. He did a great job. And I'm definitely be going to him for more liveries for Microsoft Flight Sim. Very great. All right, so this is how we're gonna do this today. So we have a basically a ferry flight today from Renton over to San Francisco to put this aircraft in the service so we can start getting in rotation, get passengers on here. So basically it's just gonna be me and our co-pilot. So let's see who's gonna be our co-pilot. I'm gonna pick Ted Station, the guy who's in the chat right now. Ted Station, you're gonna be our co-pilot for our first flight, our first inaugural flight in the PMDG 737 with the Blue Arrow livery. Now there will be a first flight with passengers. This is the first non-rev flight. So to do this, what we're gonna need to do is first get the battery powered on and get the APU running. I'm gonna kill the music completely, and we have a little bit of ATC chatter. I'm gonna turn that down to, I don't know where that's at. Basically all we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the APU on and get this thing pushed out of the hangar because we don't want to start the engines in here, and we'll start the engines out there. We'll get the flight plan set up out there on the ramp, and we'll get everything done. So XP72, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream as well. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. All right, smoking signs on, and let's go straight to the APU. So batteries on, APU to start. You know what? Yeah, Amjad, I'll take you on as a in a jump seat. We'll take two, so it'll be 3 total souls on board today's flight. Me, Ted, and Amjad. He'll be in the jump seat just in case. Observing, make sure that we do everything correctly. So you can see that actually now that aircraft is being pulled into that is so cool. So I didn't actually realize. I thought it was separate animations, but it does actually show every part of the process through this factory, which is pretty darn cool. So the issue right now we have is the doors are shut, and we're trying to get out of here. I don't have any controls over whether the doors are open or closed. But as I said, what we'll do, we'll push back into this open area here, and we'll probably push, if we can get into here, that'd be great. Be kind of difficult. I'm gonna see if I can use toolbar pushback, if it'll allow me to push back into this position here, and then we'll get everything started and we'll taxi over here. I think we're using runway 16 today. I gotta double check on that. Let's go back inside, get the aircraft ready for push. Let's go. All right, so in our, man, PMDG, don't you love this plane? I love this plane. I know the Phoenix hype has been going right now. I know the Phoenix, the hype is real, but I am very excited about, I'm still very excited about flying this PMDG 737. Really been enjoying flying it. So we're gonna put the navs on. We are gonna want to align the gears and everything like that and get that started. Go to FMC position in it. And we are at Kilo Romeo November Tango. And I don't know if it's gonna show us a A GPS yet? Not yet. Let's get the APU finished. APU should be powering on. Alright, here comes APU. And we're getting that bell because we're on the battery power right now. Window heat on. We should get APU any second. Now what's interesting is you hear that kind of humming noise. That noise is actually, yeah, that noise is coming from, I believe, this hangar. Again, like this, the way he made the scenery is not only like amazing in its animation and its little details visually, but also he made a whole soundscape for this scenery. So if you go to different factories, you'll hear a different audible sound. And so now we're in a paint hangar and we hear like the noise of the lights kind of like a humming. All right, is AP ready? Are we fine? Oh, wait, does APU work? Or is that still failed from last week when we failed the APU? Probably should go check on that. Let's go see, make sure we don't have any failures turned on. Go to PMDG setup. I think it's under options, maybe. No, not options. Aircraft. Failures. Yeah, there are no active failures, so the APU should be working just fine. Oops, I don't want to do that. Why isn't... Why... Did I forget something? We don't have ground... We might... We don't need ground power to start the APU. What are we forgetting here? Is it the fuel pump? I don't think we have any fuel, actually. You know what? That might be why. I think we have legit 0 fuel. Yeah, let's give ourselves enough fuel just to get out of here, right? So, yeah, I think we have 0 fuel. You can't start the APU with no fuel. So give me like 1,000 pounds of fuel just to get out of here. I forgot about that. There we go. We have 1,000 pounds of fuel. APU should be able to start up now.
Delta, runway 16, clear touching off.
There it is. The light went out. We should start getting EGT here in our APU. Right? No fuel. Duh. Maybe we need the pumps on. We'll try it. Yep, there it is. Alright, we'll put this in the park. We should get to blue light here for the APU gen. We'll pop that on and we'll get this thing pushed out of here. Now, this is something I've always kind of wanted to do in real life, is what they call being a brake rider. Whenever you see aircraft being taxied around the aircraft, usually you have someone in the tug truck, but then you also have someone in the cockpit. Sometimes, a lot of times it's a maintenance guy that'll ride in the cockpit while the aircraft is being repositioned. But sometimes also, depending on the company and the contract, stuff like that, you'll have someone else who may not necessarily be a maintenance guy, but be in a different position called brake riding. And that person is not necessarily a pilot and is also not necessarily a full-on mechanic, but knows enough about the aircraft that he can go in and get the systems powered up just enough, get the aircraft powered on to do a quick move around the ramp. So alright, so APU is on. We don't need the packs, we'll turn them on, as well as the APU bleed. Isolation valves are already on. That is all good. We are ready. So make sure the nav lights are on, turn the beacon lights on, and that is all we need for this repositioning. So we don't have any fuel in these 2 pumps, so turn those off. Other than that, we'll get everything together. Go back down to our FMC. And I wanted to kind of get the FMC aligned before we moved, if that's at all possible. Thank you so much, Amjad. Becoming a new Blue Arrow Gold member. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining us and being in the jump seat today with us. Alright, where is position? Let's see if we got that GPS. Nope, we'll just use this one. That's fine. That's good enough. And thing is, I'm kind of worried about moving the aircraft. If the aircraft is not aligned, I worry that it's not gonna do everything else we want to do right. We could go ahead and put in our flight plan now while we're waiting for that, so let's go ahead and do that. So departure out of here. Let me make sure that I have all my stuff up. Runway 34 actually out of Renton today. Matter of fact, let me double check that I do have the ATIS for Renton in real life. And if anybody in the chat wants to give me the weather, that'd be great too. Yeah, so weather right now in Renton is 210 at 4 knots, visibility is 10, broken at 2100, temperature is 11, dew point 0.05, altimeter is 3028, and that is all we need to know. So, yeah, we'll take 3. I feel like 1.6 would be closer. I really do. Let me find out what the real ASUS is. We might change runways. Renton Municipal. Give me the ASUS. Give me the ASUS. Where's the ASUS at? I don't know if I have it. Yeah, we won't be using Pack X because we don't have any passengers, so we don't need it. Thank you, Wolf. Yep, yours says something different. Variable at 6 knots. So if it's variable, then yeah, we'll take 3-4. I'm not gonna waste time trying to change. We'll do 3-4, no departure. Back to our route. Our first waypoint out of Renton. As soon as I find my flight plan, is gonna be Jam. So Juliet, wait, hold on. Juliet, Alpha, Mike. And then from there we go to Elma, Echo, Lima, Mike, Alpha. They like double letters out here, don't they? Bit of walking through. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. How you doing, man? Always good to see you, bro. In Foxtrot, Alpha, Mike, Uniform, Kilo? Yep, that's right. Famouk. And then we'll hop on the Quebec 3 airway. And then from there we'll go to Fawn. So Foxtrot, Oscar. Oh, there's our stuff being aligned. That's nice. Whiskey, November Delta. That's some very long named stuff out here. Then from there we'll hop on Melbic. Melbic will be our transition to the BDEGA 3 arrival into San Francisco. Very familiar with the arrivals into San Francisco. We fly there all the time. And 28 right, one of my favorite approaches into San Francisco via Archie. Yeah, it all is good to me. So back to our route. We'll go to our legs and make sure there's no discontinuities. We do have one, no surprise there. We'll go and click on Melbic and drop that into the empty space. And that's going to replace it. We'll go back, make sure everything else looks good. We haven't done our perf yet. We don't really know. Actually, I do know my numbers, what they're going to be. So I'll go ahead and put that. But what we can do is go ahead and get started pushing back. And we'll kind of multitask here again. We're just going to get the aircraft out of the hangar. The door is open and ready for us to get out of here. So IRS is aligned now. It's really all we were waiting for. FMC, yep. Good. I'm going to have to activate that real quick. Alright, on my right FMC, I'm going to go to FS Actions. I'm going to go to Ground Services. All the doors should be shut already. We're going to be in stair mode. So what we'll do is we'll push back. We'll allow Ted and Amjad to get on board because they're not on yet. And then we'll get out of here. We'll go to return, go to push back. We'll do... Actually, no. No, I'm going to try 2-bar pushback and see if that'll work for us out here. It's going to be kind of unlegit because we don't have the actual tug from the sim in here. But we should be able to pull off doing a bit of a pushback out of this hangar. So I'm going to try it. and the flight engine. You know, I guess we could use an engineer. You know, I don't know. But whoever wants to join us, we'll open the doors for whoever wants to join us. How about that? All right, here's our parking spot right here. You want to put it right in this. Uh-oh, wrong button. So scroll wheel to rotate. I always forget. I'm gonna put us right on this line. I don't know if he's gonna be able to put us exactly like that. But we're gonna try. Let's see. We're gonna push 2-bar pushback to its limit here. And go ahead and request pushback, please. We need to turn the parking brakes off first, actually. Or no, they're off. Parking brakes set and shocks remove. There we go. Beacon lights are already on, and request pushback. Now again, we're not gonna see the truck, I don't think. We're not gonna hear the voice either. Let's see if it'll do it. because we're not like in the spot that they're in. It might not work here. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Nope, I don't think it's gonna work. Nope, not gonna work from here. Because what happened was I slewed the aircraft over here, and yeah, it's not gonna work. That's fine. Okay, maybe if I do it like this. Okay, there we go. That works too. Well, I do it manually, which sucks, but that works. Whatever gets us out of the hangar works for me. Thank you so much, Fossilcraft1, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Thank you very, very much. Alright, we want to put her right over there. That's gonna be that's a very tight position to get into. Very, very tight. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get it in there with, like, manually. Let's see. Is it C? At the button, press the right button. Are my rudder pedals plugged in? All aboard! I'm gonna hold it there. We might just start here. I don't know. Thank you so much, Delta P109, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Let's try it again. I'm not sure. Reverse. Thank you, Aviator MK. And start turning. There we go. And slow down. Slow down. My pushback skills are coming. Alright. Tight, tight, tight. Slow, slow, slow. Oh, there it is. On the line! Okay, no, stop. Center. There you go. Too much. Alright, stop. Let's get in there. Get in there, Blue. Bro, that was textbook right there. Look at that. Almost. That's about what my real pushbacks look like. Just off the line just a little bit. And just in time, they got a new plane coming out the factory into the paint shop, and we are out of the way. That is like airport ops right there. That is 100% airport ops. That's usually how it works. Get out of the way just in time. Alright, so we're gonna set our chocks and we'll finish setting up from here. We got oh, I guess, you know what? How about all you guys just join me on my flight? Yeah, how about that? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to join us on this flight virtually. I am going to open the door, and if you put a 1 in the chat, we'll go ahead and load you on, and you can join me today. Alright, chocks are set. Door is open, and we're gonna call out the stairs. I'm gonna go to where's it at? Stairs, and we'll go back to return. Door open and extend. Bro, that's legit. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get on here. Good old Christopher, welcome to the stream, man. Hope the seats are mounted. Yeah, the seat. Hopefully, we'll see. If you have any issues, we do have maintenance on board to fix them when we get to where we're going. All right, so one last walk around before we go. I know I've been milking this flight for a while, but you know, it's just, you know, when you get a new livery, you get excited, and we're just doing something a little bit different today than we normally do. A little bit more than just load up and take off, but you know, we made an aircraft in our flight today, in our stream today. Do the walk around real quick, see it in a different light. Got the split committers. Bryce Allen, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Flying around Italy right now. Nice, man. I know they got that new update that just came out, so I know you guys are enjoying that. I'm definitely looking forward to taking a look at it when I get a chance. I won't be flying Italy today, but we'll definitely go out there and see what they have to offer in this latest update pretty soon. There's a massive update, look like. And there it is, guys. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing off the ground. We got everybody on board. Let's go ahead and close it up. Black Ice, I see you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you guys. Alright, I want to get a screenshot, though. I got to get a screenshot for flightsim.to. Let's see what we can do. Let's go on like this here. Yeah. Click 2 for flight attendants. Yeah, that makes sense too. I like that. I like that little. Good idea, Winner. That wasn't Winner. That was somebody else. Alright, let's get a couple screenshots. Now it's a photo shoot. This whole flight is a photo shoot for flightsim.to, by the way. Because after this is over, hopefully we can get it on the website so you guys can go download it yourself if you decide to fly it. I will be honored. And if you do decide to download this livery for yourself, please tag me in your screenshots. Peter Young, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Why no Phoenix? Well, I would like to ask you the same question. Why are you not flying to Phoenix? Probably the same reason I'm not flying to Phoenix. That's because I don't have it. But I'm glad you came by anyway, man. And don't worry, we'll be flying to Phoenix very, very soon. And I'm looking forward to that day. Until then, we have plenty to enjoy right now, and that is the PMDG 737. So I know the hype, tends to transfer from plane to plane. What's new, what's hot, but we got to remember, man. Like, you really have to take time and appreciate what you already have. Seriously. If you don't, then you always be chasing the next big thing. You'll never be happy. So appreciate what you got right now. I think that's a dope shot. I don't care what you think. All right, cool. We are ready. All right, so let's go get the doors shut. Air steer, retract. I also love the fact that they are pricing the Phoenix at $45. That is a $120 plane, most likely, maybe even more. And they're only charging $45 for it. That is a steal. I want you to think about that when that plane comes out. That is a freaking steal. The EFB alone is worth like $80. All right, cool. That is good to go. Let's go ahead and get our final loads and everything like that. I'm gonna call a feeler out real quick because we do need that still. We're on APU at the moment. We don't need labs. We don't need water. We do need fuel for the whole flight. We don't need any bags. You guys are only allowed to bring carry-ons for this leg. We do have. You know what? I think I gotta open the door again. Can you put, what was it, 10 of you guys? About 10 of y'all want to fly with me. Take about 10 special VIPs. That means I have to open the freaking door again, don't I? Yeah, it does mean I have to open the door again. And once that opens, we can load the passengers, the 10 passengers. What will happen to the fly-by-wire? I don't think anything is going to happen. The fly-by-wire is still free. So anybody who's like, I don't like Airbus that much, is not going to buy the Phoenix. And they're going to, if they ever decide to fly, an Airbus, they're just going to fly the free one. It should say start here in a second. While we're waiting for that, let's get our numbers. So SimBrief says we need a block fuel of 11,649 pounds of fuel in today's flight. So I'm going to go to the last page. I'm going to put exactly that. So 101.
Juliet Alpha, traffic about 3 miles south of the field, 1,300.
649. Drop that in there. Start fuel. We should see this become available here. Oh, we need to pass it. Oh, I have a secret for you guys. I have a secret for you guys. I forgot about the secret. I forgot about the secret. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh baby! Why? We got a freaking pass. We got a bus. We got a bus. We got a bus, y'all. I'm so glad that I actually put people on. So I forgot we need. Oh yeah, we got a bus, y'all. Oh, Murat, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Blue Arrow family. The Blue Arrow bus.
65 Renton ground, runway 16 taxi Alpha.
Oh, this is too good. I could not have timed that any better. I could not. I legit forgot about it until we had to. Yes. Anyway, while we're doing that, we actually put people on. I'm getting distracted again. Boarding start. All right. So we only have 10 people in there. 10 of you guys. 10 special guys watching in the stream get to ride along with us. We got fuel being fueled, and yeah, we are almost ready for our first flight in this bird. Freshly made out the Boeing factory, freshly painted.
Back, hold short 16, number 2.
I know. I wish I could have like made a mod where it's like a 1,000 people like lined up around the ramp, just looking at the livery like a museum. That'd be dope.
77 November Delta.
That'd be really cool. All right, they should be done. It's only 10 people, so we can tell the bus to get out of here. Goodbye. We'll close the air stairs as well, and we'll close the door. And fuel should be done too. We're not taking that much. Oh, we're taking a decent amount of fuel. Yeah, we still got fueling being done. So while we're doing that, we'll finish whatever there's left for me to do that I've been distracted from. So, all right, so that's good. All of our flight plan has been done. I'm gonna go over to yeah, here. Today, guys, as we're flying out of Renton, we'll be cruising at expected to be 39,000 feet. So flight level 390. It's gonna go in right there. Our expected ground weight today, or payload, ground weight, it's gonna be 95768. That's 95.8. We'll go with that. Very light today. We're going to be expecting to get some very, very low V speeds. And our planned fuel, as we mentioned before, is 11.6. So we'll do 12.0. 12.0. And in our reserve fuel, we do 2.1. It's pretty much always 2.1. And our cost to next for our flight today is going to be 50. A very expensive flight because we have nobody on the plane. It's just us. Alright, so average winds 294. 294/47. And that's good. So once the fuel is done, we'll get our final perf, and we'll be ready to push. We're not push. We're ready to get out of here. I should have put the blue bobblehead at the front. I would love that. I need to get one of those made. How do I get a blue bobblehead made? That would be sick. That would be sick. You see, I got some weather rolling into the Seattle area too, Seattle Tacoma area. So no surprise there. So one thing that's gonna be interesting is making this right turn through here and over the bridge and over to runway 3 whatever. That's gonna be kind of cool. Is another plane coming by? Nope. I think it's be a really nice place to do a seaplane landing as well. And you guys are in a seaplane. Yep, no stunts. The plane just came out of manufacturing. Yes, yes, I know. All right, no ATC, so we'll go up to cruise. It was 39. Yeah, 39,000. Bro, I'm gonna get so many delays in the Phoenix because like it holds you to whatever your departure time was, and we're already 30 minutes over our departure time that I personally in my head plan to take off. So yeah, you know me, guys. You don't come here for for punctuality. That's for sure. What is our? We don't have V speeds yet, so I can't set that. We'll get some charts here on my Navigaph. That'd be good. We do need an ERJ. I do agree. I know ERJ is not the most popular, style of aircraft in the world, but I personally would love to see every type of aircraft represented in the sim at some point. So we definitely, that's one of the things that's definitely missing is all the ERJs. The ERJ 145s, the 75s, the 95s. All the Embraers are missing from the sim currently. Alright, fueler is done. I wish that there was like a audible, like, kind of like the Challenger where he like lets you know, hey, we're done fueling, here's your paperwork. It'd be nice to have some type of just audible notification that, hey, fueling is done. You don't have to worry about that anymore, because sometimes you're waiting for the fueler to do their thing, and it'd be nice to just know that it's done. So we're just gonna double check these pages. Everything's good. No cargo underneath. I can just go back here, and we're all good to go. So I am gonna go back on this side, and we'll go ahead and go to our performance init request. Yep, that's the Blue Arrow policy. We'll get there when we get there. That is our slogan right there. We'll get there when we get there. Alright, my Navigraph is not working on SimTokyo Pro today, so I'm gonna have to use my iPad. That is okay. It's actually easier for me that way. Alright, perf uplink is ready. Execute. Alright, N1 limits. Not worried about that. Takeoff page, flaps 5. CG 24.0, trims 4.28, and here comes our V speeds 112, 112, and 123. That is so light. 4.28. We are actually already there. A little bit off. There it is. That looks good to me. Alright, good. So, since we're already in a parking spot, we can go ahead and just get the engine started. So I'm going to shut the packs off. Turn our pumps back on. We don't have any fuel in the center, I don't think. Nope, we don't. Yeah, so all the fuels are on. Seatbelt signs on. Packs off. APU bleeds can remain on. And we'll start engine number 2. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Where's the engines at? Brain fart. Oh, there it is. And sound on.
Tower, Cessna 97 Papa Delta, a beam Bellevue with whiskey for full stop. To the VMAX, only 16, clear land. Land, turn base to VMAX. Yeah, 7 over Delta, traffic you're following is going to be turning base to the VMAX. You're number 2, only
Fuel pumps are still off. Oh, down is on, isn't it?
Number 2, 16, clear, touch go.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Thank you guys in chat. And that's why we weren't getting much going on there.
Runway 16, clear, takeoff.
Oh, that bass.
Bellevue with whiskey, full stop. Cessna 97 popped out the red tower, make a wide left 360 for spacing, and then east channel level. Wide left, circle for safety, and then east channel arrival, 97 Papa Delta.
Bruh, if you got headphones on right now, you're welcome. I'll tell you guys a little secret. I can't do this without telling you. I actually bumped up the bass a bit. I turned the bass up. Just FYI, I turned it up. So, I'm not gonna give PMDG all that credit. Alright, we got one good engine. Starting up engine number 1. And probably got 20%. Yes, we do. Introducing fuel.
20, extend that one over the 405. Looking for a step to just over the East Channel Bridge. Step 520 right side, copy.
Give you shivers a little bit. If you got headphones on right now, yeah.
For a step that's just off to the East Channel Bridge.
If you got subwoofers in your room,
6 clear land. 6 clear, 14 microns, Tower Lake, Young's Rebel.
sheesh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, engines are on. Let's get switched over to 22.8 on Unicom. Thank you so much, Warhawk AU24 for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Yes, we are on Vatsim, but with the noise, the radio chatter you guys are hearing is coming from liveatc.net in Renton. There's nobody here, so I was like, you know, it'd be nice to hear some radio chatter. So went ahead and turned on that. But if you are on Vatsim, I will hear that as well. Matter of fact, I do hear both right now. Wow, wow, wow. All right, guys, so we got the engines on, yaw dampers on, probe heat coming on, hydraulic pumps coming on. We forgot the gens. That's like the most important thing. Gen 1 and, or Gen 2 and Gen 1. APU off. APU bleed off. Packs back on. Alright, we'll be cruising at 39,000 feet, so we'll set our altitude is 39. Beautiful. Landing altitude in San Francisco is 0. We'll turn on the wing lights and logo lights, runway turnoffs, taxi lights, seatbelt signs already on. We'll ping our couple flight attendants back there. We may need anti-ice, but we'll have to see later on. Front director on, flight director on, RTO. Let's go check those flaps. Flaps 5. I think that's 5. You know, I'm gonna turn the bass up again. I turned it back down. I'm gonna turn it up for the rollout. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm just doing some experimenting. I have a program called Voice Meter. I can actually change my voice or any voices like this right here. You see what I'm saying? So I can change any of the voices or sounds that I have inputted into my PC. So if you have subs in your room or you have headphones on, you will notice the difference. If you don't, if you're listening on a phone, you will not notice the difference. Sorry. Alright, over to make sure we're squawking Charlie. And 2116. Alright, and squawking Charlie. There we go. Good, good, good. And brakes released. Verify takeoff speeds 112, 112, and 123.
Arrival and traffic. You're at 12 o'clock, 2 miles southeast offset.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, my chocks are still on. Y'all didn't tell me. Freaking chocks are still in. Alright, here we go. Nice, sharp right turn. Basically, if we stay on the yellow line, our wings should be safe. If we're not on the yellow line, our wings will not be safe. It's that simple. I don't know if that's true. Ooh, that looks close. Ooh, that looks close. Alright, so we have a decent long taxi. We're taking off runway 34, so we gotta go to the other end. We're gonna, to get there, we're gonna have to cross 16 and then taxi to the other side. That's okay. I've never taxied on a bridge on Microsoft Flight Sim. This is pretty stinking dope. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a runway right freaking there. Wow. I didn't know. There's like no whole short line or nothing. Renton traffic, November 116 Bravo, crossing runway 16 at Alpha 1, taxiing to 34, Renton. It is very narrow. It's like, I'm a pushback driver in real life, and it makes me nervous thinking about how there's people who have to, you know, tug and pull these aircraft in such tight spaces around this little airfield. V2 plus 20 on the MCP. Yes, yes, Joel. V2 plus 20. Actually, V2 is 123. It's only V2 plus 5 right now.
Extended downwind for green light.
Is it supposed to be plus 20? If that's so, then sure, 143. Nice, we can get a drive-by here. Got Ryanair, Southwest, Buzz, aircraft almost ready to go. Yeah, I've never heard of plus 20 myself either. Oh, so good looking. Oh my god. I love this scenery. I like, the thing is, scenery is not even that expensive. But because I bought it, like, I do need to find more reasons to fly here, because I truly believe you shouldn't buy a scenery that you're only gonna fly to once or twice.
165, runway 16, clear takeoff, Lake Young's middle.
Renton traffic, November 16 Bravo. Taxi runway 34, we're on Alpha. I think I see a GA plane there at the end of the runway. This is a really good GA stop too. I don't think the windows open in this plane. Do they? No, they don't. You can't open the windows. Not study level. You can't flush the toilet, and you can't open the window, so it's not study level. Nope. Rejected. Canceled.
I have assessment to stroke over the golf course. Can you maintain your current heading until you're back?
Alright guys, get ready to get out of here.
Passing off your left there over Highway 169 inbound.
Yep, I guess no selfie. Alright, and here we go. And I don't see anybody on the runway. Actually, I see... Yep, nobody. So we're gonna go do our thing. Lights on. Lights, camera, action. Renton traffic.
Roger, you can go ahead and make
November 16 Bravo. We're taking off runway 34. Departing straight out. Renton.
Runway 16, clear takeoff, secondary departure.
Clear takeoff. I'm just kidding. That's the AT, the live ATC. Altimeter, oh yeah. That B key will save your life. 3029er. There we go. Auto throttle. Am I missing anything else? First officers. We out of here, baby. Chrono, yes, yes. Chrono, let's go ahead and click it now before I forget. There it is, Chrono's on. We'll make our heading as well. It's a pretty short runway, but we got plenty of power to get out of here. And here we go. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. We've already done that. Alright, what are we doing here? There's a thing I'm forgetting to press. Auto throttle? LNAV? Maybe? Oh, you know what we forgot? You know what we forgot? We forgot to zero fuel weight. Alright, where's our takeoff speeds? They're all the same. There we go. Now we can do LNAV. No? No LNAV. VNAV. No VNAV. Heading selects. Get our heading going. Yeah, it's gonna be a left turn out of here. We'll fly right over Seattle. And then we'll find our way. I think we gotta be closer to that waypoint. Yeah, VNAV works, LNAV doesn't work. We'll do heading select instead. And let's get it. Yeah, you shouldn't do this on the runway. I agree. But there's no ATC, and we're on our own. So we do what we want. All right, let's get it, guys. Run about 40%. And Togo.
Tower, East Channel 11.
Airspeed's alive. 80 knots.
80 knots.
V1.
Oh man, this thing is light. Here. Wow. You see that freaking climb rate? Oh, sheesh. Alright, left turn, already in the clouds. Basically did an unrestricted climb on that takeoff. Alright, gear handles off. I stay out of the aircraft. Oh, a little too fast. Flying by the instruments because I can't see anything. Wait for the breakout. Wait for the breakout. Oh, here it comes. 8,000. Oh, there it is. Flaps up. Bro, we're already at 10,000 feet. And we're like 5 miles away from the airport. That is nuts. Alright, heading mode. Point me directly to jam. And we'll turn autopilot on. Alright, there it is. Autopilot on. Yep, looks good to me. Alright, we're on heading select. We should be able to go LNAV now. Yep, LNAV's now working. On LNAV and on VNAV. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Breakout was beautiful. Alright, let me get some screenshots on his rollout, on his takeoff. I'll turn the sound down a little bit. That bass is still pumping right now. Sheesh. Yes, delicious, Ted. Delicioso. Alright guys, I've hired a videographer to do some promo video for our airline. And it looks like they're doing a good job so far. Why are we turning so much? Look at that cloud coming up. Wait for that breakout too. Gorgeous. Alright, currently flying over Des Moines in the SeaTac area. Coming up to Tacoma here soon. Aye. Look at that. I love that view. Let's get that view. Give me some of that. I want to see more of that. The view, man, if you were able to be here at the beginning of the stream, you would have saw how we made that view. That view actually was we did in the hangar at Renton where we just left off. Wait for the breakout. Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Oh my god, another one. I'm taking tons of screenshots right now. Nice, Dilroy. You're doing a flight from Seattle to Portland. Nice, you heard me on Unicom. Sweet. Well, have a safe flight, man. Enjoy. Oh, she's posing. She's posing for us. There it is. That's what I want. Give me some of that. Flying over Gig Harbor. It's a little bumpy out here. Jerry, you live in Seattle? Sweet, man. You have a gorgeous city, man. Gorgeous city. I love me some Seattle. Oh, look at that. You got the mountain in the background. 2 mountains in the background. I think we should move our headquarters to the SeaTac area. What do you think, guys? Should we move Blue Arrow headquarters out here to Seattle? Thank you, Zion. Thank you so much.
And head out before monitor ground taxi Park to Alpha.
Photo. Hold on. Trying to get that angle. Let me get that angle. Seattle HQ. Everybody says yes. Oh yeah, I love Seattle too, man. I had a beautiful flight in Seattle yesterday. I was landing west, and you know, you fly like right over downtown. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah. Loved it, man. I've actually done that approach in real life before too, and it's definitely probably more pretty in real life, but you can see a bit more in Microsoft Flight Sim, you know what I mean? Alright, Brett, welcome back after, I'm not sure who you were before, but welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Wolf Gaming says, why does it say Star Alliance? Because, bro, you didn't know? I'm part of the Star Alliance. I'm part of the Star Alliance, man. Need some music for this commercial. Are we already in? We're already contrailing. My call sign is November 116 Bravo. I used to go by the call sign of Bravo Lima Uniform, which is BLU 116, but apparently there's an airline that uses that already, so I have to go with something else. Check out the bottom. A rise above. Screenshot. Black Rat, what's up, man? How did I get the Renton Airport with all the stuff that PMDG showcased? So that airport is a public airport that you can buy from just Wiki Design. I think it's like $25. It's really good. It's been out for a few months, I think now, maybe a couple months. You can get it from Orbix. Sadly, I do not have the link. Once we get to cruise, maybe I can go find it and drop the link for you guys in the chat and in the description. But I don't have the link right now for you. Yes, it's also in the Microsoft in-game store, I'm being told by chat. That's good. That's really good. Look at that, man. This guy did such a good job. Such a good job. Very high quality. Like, it's not blurry and all that either, like some liveries are, you know. Look at the sun reflecting. Yeah, so originally I made this livery in X-Plane for the Zeebo 737, and I mentioned in the last stream that I was having problems you know, learning how to do, you know, scenery design. Not scenery, sorry, well, that too. But livery design in Microsoft Flight Sim, because it's just a bit different. Sometimes you gotta use Blender, depending on the way you do it. And I know a little bit of Blender, but I just haven't stuck with it long enough to really get good at it, even for 3D modeling. But you could also use it for making liveries. And it's a free program, but I just haven't put the time in. And it's just so busy. So it was really cool that this guy came along and offered to make this livery. Look at that. Snow-capped mountains out here. We're just heading southbound. Actually, we're heading westbound. We'll make a left turn here in a second. So we have a bit of a photo op coming up in just a few miles. We'll catch the plane making a left turn. BAR, that's a pretty cool abbreviation. I like that, BAR. I might have to try that. Anybody else using that abbreviation, BAR, for an airline? Because if not, it's mine. Yeah, but yeah, seriously, let me check my... Oh, here comes the photo. Here comes the photo. Oh, we gotta hurry and take it before we lose it. There's one. Wow. Oh, look at that. That angle right there. How about like that? We even it out. That'd be kind of sick. Kind of interesting. Oh, I think it leveled out already. That's kind of cool too. Oh, money shots. A little bit more of that. I feel like I'm doing a photo shoot with a model or something. Alright, now turn to the left. Turn your head to the left. A little bit more. Sheesh. Yeah, so Brett rewind the stream back, and we barely made it through all the hangars with these wings, man, because it didn't look like we were gonna fit, but it fits. Like, they really designed that airport and the way they use the space, you know, to allow for aircraft of this size and sometimes bigger, be able to make it through the taxiways and through between the hangars and stuff. All right, so you made that left turn, and off our right side is the west coast, or Pacific Northwest coast, I guess you would call it. Oh yeah. All right, we're probably cruising by now. Boxy Buffalo, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Nice, hop back inside for a little bit. Good to see you, man. How you doing? What do I think of the TCA yoke? I personally love it. When I first got it, you know, I was kind of, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be any good. You know, it's, you know, it looked kind of cheap because it's plastic, but once you get your hands on it, man, and you start using it, it feels like quality. It really does. It does not feel cheap to me. Some people may disagree. Again, I don't think you're ever going to agree with it just because it's plastic, but it being the material that it is the reason why it can be at the price that it is. Yes, it's not the cheapest thing, but at the same time, if they were to use any other more expensive material, it will be probably twice the price. So, all right, we're climbing out of here. Actually, we're cruising right now at 39,000 feet. Our top descent coming up at 474 nautical miles. This can be at 2000 Zulu. It is currently 1900 Zulu. So pretty much in exactly 1 hour from right now, we should expect to reach our top of descent. So as I mentioned before, our flight was expected to be, I believe, about 1 hour and 45 minutes. We spent a decent amount of time on the ground, just kind of in checking out the scenery, watching how Boeing aircraft are made. You know what I mean? It was actually pretty interesting to me. I really enjoyed that. I had previewed that scenery before, but this is the first time I really stuck around to watch the entire process play out, and I'm glad we did. That was really cool. So yeah, our total airtime is 1 hour and 44 minutes. So as of from now to top of descent, we have 1 hour left. From to the airport, we are probably a little bit more than that. We're 1 hour and 13 out from San Francisco. We're on Vatsim. We're already squawking our, Charlie. We should be climbing. Actually, we need to be at 39. I hit standard late, and I thought I hit alt intervention here. And I think it's trying to get that. I guess we could probably settle with 38,000 maybe, but could I do? Got hit VNAV a second time, maybe. We'll see. I'm not going to be too picky about it. Lane lights are off. Seatbelt sign is going to go off now. Oh, it's a little bumpy. A little bumpy. We'll leave them off, though. I think we'll be okay. And packs are on. Peak bleed is on. This is good. That's good. And yeah. Oh, there it is. Now we're finally climbing up. I'm going to double check my flight plan. Make sure to have anything crazy because I didn't look too closely at it. We can be descending for 29,000 feet at Melbic. I think it's above, actually. Yeah, the rest of that looks good to me. We'll leave it on the cruise page, and on this one I'm going to switch over to menu and go to my legs page. There we go. I like that. That's the setup I enjoy. Flaps are already up. Double checking that. We're good. Now we can just hang out. We can cruise. Enjoy the view off the coast. Look at that wing flex there. All right. So how you guys doing? How are you feeling? Let me know. What is your opinion? What do you think of the livery so far? Is this something that, you know, would you fly the livery? Somebody asked me earlier, am I starting a virtual airline? And not really. I already have like a flight group. It's called Blue Arrow, as you can see, for FS Economy. If you guys don't know what FS Economy is, it's basically a flight sim economy. You're able to join FS Economy for free, and you can basically rent or buy aircraft from the system or from other players. Fly those aircraft around. Now this is mainly all general aviation. They have a 737 and A320, but that's not the best way to make money. You're not gonna make very much money doing that. So it's mainly kind of like most people who use it are flying like King Airs, Cessnas, Caravans, private jets, as well as a lot of great opportunities for flying private jets and stuff like that. But we have a pretty decent group over there for that called Blue Arrow Charters. And so we have liveries. If you've been on our Discord channel, you can see our liveries for our King Airs, for our Challengers, for all of our aircraft. We have a ton of amazing looking liveries that we've made. I've made some of them. Some other people have made some. But we also have a flight group on DCS World called Blue Arrow Force, which is all fighter jets and military. You'll see a lot more of that really soon for all the Top Gun promotion. We'll be doing some military ops and F-18s and F-16s and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. So we have a lot of great liveries for that too, made by Aviation 360 and myself. So that's a lot of fun. But if you're interested in any of those kind of things and joining us, come through on my main Discord, and we can send you links to get over to those. Those are 2 different Discord channels, actually. People don't know this, but I actually have 3 Discord channels. I have my main Blue Games channel. I have the Blue Arrow channel, which is all like virtual airline, virtual flying group. Some of it's trucking, a little bit's trucking, some Star Citizen. And then I have the DCS Blue Arrow, Blue Arrow Force one that we do as well. But yeah, so honestly, in the future, I wouldn't mind starting a actual virtual airline. I just personally don't have time to put the effort into starting it, managing it, and organizing it. That's my issue. But I would love to do it. I think people would enjoy flying it. I kind of, right now, the closest thing I can think of to a kind of a virtual airline type of feel is what we're doing right now for the Formula One World Tour. And if you haven't heard about that one, you got to check it out. We are right now on Route 6 of 22, I believe. The Formula One calendar has 22 races, and what we're doing is we're flying the cargo and passengers between all the races in real time. So like this week coming up is in Barcelona. Barcelona is the next race, so we're all flying from the last race in Miami all the way to Barcelona, which is about a 8 to 9 hour flight, depending on what plane you decide to fly. But it's a lot of fun. I actually attempted to do it yesterday and my sim crashed, so I gotta retry it again. But yeah, we're doing a lot of cool stuff, so come through, check us out. Yeah, flying Zoid, it does. It brings me back, this livery brings me back to X-Plane, and when we had the livery back there, it was really cool. Question, how do you configure the nose tiller in the PMDG? I think you just map the nose tiller. I don't know, personally. I don't use a nose tiller for this plane. So sadly, I don't know how to help you. Digital Merc just flew around Barcelona circuit in the H145 over the weekend. Spain is looking great in Microsoft Flight Sim. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Is it actually modeled? in Microsoft Flight? Can you actually see it in Microsoft Flight Sim? I'm gonna have to go check that out, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I know that España got a big update not long ago, which updated the entire area. Spain, I think I think maybe Portugal, maybe. I'm not sure if they got it too. There was a big update recently, a world update for Spain, so I'm not surprised that it looks beautiful. We haven't been out there as much as I need to be since that update. Italy just came out today, a new big world update for Italy, so if you're Italian, then definitely want to go out there. Matter of fact, we might have to go check out Italy sometime soon, do some flying out there. I think it'd be pretty cool. Currently, guys, we're actually flying right over Portland, and it looks like approach is online. We don't have to talk to them, so we don't have to worry about that, but we are flying over them. Real quick, before we continue talking and just chatting and hanging out, let me show you guys a quick flight update. Why did that move? Yeah, quick flight update. So we are just taking off out of Seattle. Renton is right here. So can I turn on this version? The satellite map? No, light map. So we have Renton here. We have SeaTac. This is actually where Seattle Tacoma Airport is. This is the airport all you guys know of, KSEA. We took off over that, flew around it basically. We also, I think, have Boeing Field, which I always forget, is it south of Seattle or north of Seattle? But Boeing Field is out here somewhere. Oh, here it is, right north of it actually. So took off from there. Headed south over Aberdeen. Here's Portland right here. And this is where we are, flying right over. Matter of fact, Portland should be off our right wing right now. And then we're headed down the coast to San Francisco. And currently no ATC, but you never know. They might pop on. Either way, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be dope. So, I'm gonna put this back into dark mode. It's my preferred way. Weather looks super clear the whole way. There's like very little traffic in this area and very little bad weather, so it should be pretty simple, smooth flight. So enjoy your snacks and stuff like that. We are 1 hour out as of right now. Looking good. I did actually work this morning on the ramp, and I was pretty good actually. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just feel like I was in a good mood. But it was really good. It was a really good shift. I actually have to go back in tonight. Not sure. I think I work at 7 to something. I don't know what time I get off. But it should be pretty simple, hopefully. I was doing Loadmaster this morning, and I got the pushback, so it was pretty fun. Jordan, where can you find the livery? You need it for the 787. Oh man, we don't. This is the only one I have for Microsoft so far. This is like the only livery we have right now, sadly. Would love to make more if you guys really want to. Again, this one is not yet available on Flight Sim TO as I speak. I need to ask him. He should be posting it by the end of the day. By latest tomorrow morning, our time. The guy who made it, he's actually, I believe, from Iran, so we're on a completely different time zone, so he's probably asleep right now, or at work or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll definitely, we're working on it. So far it's done. Like, I don't have personally anything I want to change to it. I think it looks great. I have 0 changes, so I think it's good to go. I just need to make like a bit of a description and say what it is. And then it's ready to go on flightsim.to. And I'll definitely be posting that link most likely on the YouTube community area. Anywhere else I can post it. Probably definitely post it on Discord. So, oh, what is that over there? What airport is that? Oh, is that Portland right there? I think that's Portland. Wait, I thought Portland was on the left. Oh, it is on the right. I mean, it is on the left, not on the right. It's over there. Any chance for a Flight Factor A320 livery? I was personally working on that one myself like 2 years ago and never finished it. I just had a lot of trouble. I don't know what it was. I had a lot of trouble getting that livery lined up. It was mainly in, like, the hardest part for me was this area back here, was getting everything aligned. The way that they made the wrap, the mesh and everything, made it very difficult for me to get it figured out. So I never actually finished that livery, and I probably won't. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't have any plans right now to actually finish that one. So sorry. Contrailing, but yeah, man, this is the thing about this plane and all aircraft in the flight sim is that once you get a plane you really enjoy, there's so many more things you can do to it to make it even more enjoyable. Just getting liveries from your favorite airlines, getting your own livery, or you know, different sound packs, different ground handling packs. Like, it's just so many really cool mods and add-ons are coming out for this aircraft that it just makes it so much fun to fly. And I think the same thing's going to happen with the Phoenix 320. The same thing's going to happen with a lot of other aircraft that come out in the future. Even the MD-80. I know a lot of us are forgetting about the MD-80 that came out like 2 weeks ago. That we all paid like $90 for. Jeez. But I'm pretty sure they're going to update that aircraft. And hopefully, you know, the community won't give up on it. And will continue to make more liveries for it. Make some mods, some sound mods particularly for that plane to make it even more enjoyable. Because I still like that plane, even though it didn't like me. Oh, Ted, yes, I saw that Warren Cockpit mod too. And what do you think about it? Because I haven't downloaded it yet. The pictures look really good. One of my complaints about this plane was the fact that it was too clean. And I liked the idea of having that. So I definitely want to get that. Thank you, Iskim. I'm going to bring some music on. Sorry, we have a bit of a trip ahead of us. And as for our ATC, I'm going to turn it off. Hey, there it is. Okay, now we en route. We got the music rolling, now we en route. Yes, sir. Alright, don't fall asleep on me now. Don't fall, let me raise the pitch of my voice. Don't fall asleep on me now. Okay, I can't do it. Don't fall asleep on me now. Oh, yeah. It really is, man. There's so many good. It's such a good time to be in flight sim. It really is, man. Thank you, Great Giraffe Gaming, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Road family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. You notice when the music turned on that my whole like vibe, my voice changed. Yeah, that MD-80 hates me, man. It doesn't like me. It's not a fan. I got some haters out there, bro, and MD-80 is one of them. Alright, so what do you guys vote for? We want this outside of view? Should we hang out on the left side of view? I can't decide. I like them all too much. Okay. Executive decision. We're going with this one for a while. Yeah, that's true. MD-80 and a Velo. They both hate me. Matter of fact, I sent a Velo, the actual airline, a DM the other day. I was like, hey, we should work together. No reply. That's proof. Velo doesn't like me. No, I was kidding. There's no hate there in real life. Just only the virtual plane doesn't like me. You know, I do have, you know, depending on when this Phoenix releases, you know, on my list of, you know, routes to do an aircraft to fly with the PMDG 737, a Velo was very high on that list, and I was actually considering flying it this week, but we shall see. Check your EFB. Sorry, Giraffe, there is no EFB on this plane, so I can't do that. What mountain is that right there? That's the one just south of Portland. Do anybody in the chat know the name of that mountain? Is it just me, or does everyone's voice change when speaking to ATC? Oh, that is very true. Very true. I don't know why. We're like yelling like, ha, da, 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 da. And then the ATC comes on like, alright, turn it left 8320 F49. Like, everybody's voice just changes. I don't know why we do that. Oh, gotcha, Giraffe. Yep, Patrick, welcome back, man. We have a custom livery. Yes, it's been a long time coming, man. Long time coming. Is that Mount Hood? No gear? That might be Mount Hood. I'm gonna check the map here. If it's, yeah, it's the one south of Portland. Does it show on this map that I'm looking at? Yep, you're right. That is Mount Hood. Actually, you know what? There's a few of them. There's Mount Hood. There's Signal Butts. I don't know why you would name a mountain that. There's also a mountain called East Mountain. There's a lot of mountain names. That's definitely Mount Hood. Yeah, for sure. Phoenix J Aviation in the house. Yeah, it did. It did. The Livery reveal turned into a Boeing factory tour. Not intentionally, but I just couldn't help myself. But it looked amazing, bro. I know you're gonna buy that scenery now. I know you are. But yeah, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Do I know why Zebo is starting with full fuel and passengers? I don't know. I don't know. If you want to listen to an absolute banger of a chill song, you gotta listen to My GameCube Broke and Ken Makasui. Both are copyright free. Full blown vibes. Send me the link, Ted, on Discord. I may not be able to play it today because I gotta make sure stuff is completely copyright free. Because even some of the songs on that copyright free music channel are not completely copyright free. I've been caught by them before. That's pretty cool that you can take a old volcano with, you know, snow tops and turn it into a ski resort. Like, I can imagine a guy who decided that was like, you think this is a good idea? Got the coast all right. It's been a while, to be honest, since I've flown like Seattle to San Francisco. It's been a while. Oh, now we can still see. Actually, that's a different mountain right there. That's Mount Hood on the left, and then this is something else. I think it's still Mount Hood. Yeah, we're like almost to Eugene now. I think it might be Mount Jefferson. That's the only other like large mountain I see on the map. There's also South Sister. Oh. Mammoth Mountain is a volcano too? Is that Mount Everest? We're not in that part of the world. No, it's not Mount Everest. Mount Everest is like 2 times taller than these, I think. I'm not sure if that's probably not accurate, but it's definitely bigger. Do I know how the pressurization works? I have an idea. I'm not an expert of it though, but do you have a question about it? Yeah, I use Epidemic Sound as well. It's pretty much guaranteed. Like, you're not gonna get a copyright strike. You know your music is safe to play. And yeah, they have a lot of music. They have actually really good music. Alright, Ted, I got your links. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna check them out here in a bit. Digital Mercury in your part of the world? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I fly to or from Canada more often? That's an interesting request, Fruit. You're not even from Canada. But I guess you like that area. Yeah, I mean, we haven't been there in a while. Matter of fact, this is the closest we've been to Canada since, I think, Toronto. I think the last place we went to fly in Canada was Toronto when the Toronto scenery came out. And we haven't been back since. Not that I don't like Canada. Matter of fact, I have a decent amount of really dope scenery in Canada that we need to fly to. So, yeah, we'll head back to Canada maybe real soon. Stainless, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. Says, I definitely want to buy the PMDG 737, but I just bought another ship in Star Citizen. A Mercury Star Runner for $240. Okay, flight simmers, we cannot complain over here in Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane about expensive planes, because over in Star Citizen, have you seen those prices? Those are the kind of prices that'll really make you broke over there. $240, that's not even the highest ship There's ships that go for way like twice that, maybe 3 times that. That's crazy. Do I ever do any New England? Do I ever do any New England flights? Yeah, we did. We flew to Boston. That's New England, right? That was last week. Yeah, hi, yeah, welcome back, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hello from Turkey. What's your name? You Kestoda. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, speaking of Star Citizen, I think that one is Mount Jefferson right there that I pointed out on the map. Yeah, last time I haven't played Star Citizen in what, a year, maybe more. Been a while. I know I keep talking that I'm gonna like jump back into it, but just like DCS World, just like Microsoft Flight Sim, it's a lot, man. It's such a good game, but it's just so much to kind of get the hang of again, which is what I love about it. So I'll get in eventually. Right now, the main reason for me not to even download it is the fact that I have a limited amount of space on my solid state drive right now. Very limited. Well, I've gone the rental route too, and that's actually a really cool idea that I wish Flight Sim would inherit, but I don't know how they would do it because we don't have like a persistent universe. But to be able to rent aircraft and not just buy them. So like, say for example, you love all the streams of the PMDG 737, right? But you can't quite afford the $50, $60, whatever, but you want to try it out for a month or so. Like, wouldn't it be cool to be able to have like a free trial, like to be able to rent the aircraft for a limited amount of time and only fly it for however long? Like, I think that should be a thing in Flight Sim. I really do. Hopefully they wouldn't raise the price to make that more worth it. Look at those mountains down there below us. But I think it should be a thing in Flight Sim. I think it should be possible. I know I always come up with these crazy ideas, but I'm serious about these ideas. I think it should be possible, especially with the price of Flight Sim, to be able to rent stuff. Maybe not scenery, because scenery is just not expensive enough, I don't think. But like planes, and specifically, to be able to rent them, or maybe even rent a set. Like, say, like for example, on X Plane, there's an ERJ family. You can buy the whole family for a certain price. What if you could rent the whole family for a lower price and fly it as much as you want for a whole month, fly the heck out of it, and then when a month is over, or a week, however long the rental period is, you no longer have a license. When you try to open that plane, you can't. It's some kind of code that keeps you from being able to fly there. I think that should be a thing. Who was that? Who's that? Alexander, what's up, my friend? Am I excited about the new Steam route on Train Sim World 2? Yes, I have never been more excited about a train in my life. So yes, I'm very excited about the new Train Sim route, man. I can't wait, and I'll probably stream it. I don't do a lot of Train Sim streaming, but I think it's gonna be a special occasion that I may actually do a stream. I'll also do a video alongside too. But I'm looking forward to it. I actually need to get back into Train Simulator to start teaching myself again how to actually operate steam trains, because it's not just go forward, go back. It's like a whole lot involved. So I really want to get back into that. But looking forward to it at the end of the month. That's when it's coming. I think another good thing about renting an aircraft would be like being able to just see if the plane can even run on your system. Like sometimes you're like, all right, well, I want this aircraft, and you buy it, you spend all your money on it, and then you find out, oh man, I'm running at like 20 FPS or 10 FPS. And if you could rent it or even do a trial like DCS does. DCS actually now has a trial period. You can fly any plane you want that they offer, and I think you get like a month or something like that to fly it. And if you want to keep it, you buy it. If you don't want to keep it, you never fly it again. You know what I mean? You go and try something different. But DCS has a different handle on their community, because DCS themselves are releasing aircraft. X-Plane is not releasing aircraft. Microsoft Flight Sim, they are actually releasing a few aircraft, but for the most part, it's third parties who are releasing aircraft. So the dynamics is a little different in civil aviation, but I think it's still possible to implement if somebody did the coding up front for it and offered it to other developers to have that option. And I think it would bring in more money too. I mean, think about all the planes. Like, for example, the A340 is a plane that came out on X-Plane. I did not buy this plane. I did not think that I would fly it enough to buy it, but I guarantee you I would rent it just to fly it for a couple flights and then leave it alone. You know what I mean? That's something I would do. Like, there's certain planes that I would rent and some certain planes that I would actually buy. The Concorde, for example, not my type of plane, but I might rent it to try, just to give it a try, do a few, you know, cross the ponds. Like, imagine how much they could make on just rentals on the cross the pond weekend where everybody's trying to, you know, fly these long haul planes that they only fly every once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? Yeah, basically, Crew Socks, create a marketplace app that controls your community folder and auto deletes subscription or rental ending. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you know how to code it, hit me up. I'm not a coder, but I need one. I have too many ideas and I can't make them. Crater Lake will be off the left wing in a short bit. Thank you, Cosmo. I'll be on the lookout for that. Oh, there it is. Crater Lake off our left wing. That's pretty cool. It legit looks like a crater. It looks like a crater from Dragon Ball Z. Anybody in the anime? I'm not that much, but just curious. I have some close friends who really love it. Captain Sim 777 could be a rental. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love all of these ideas you guys are putting in the chat. I think all of this would be dope. All of this would be dope. I mean, I understand it'd be something difficult to kind of code and be able to block out access to something that you have on your system, but I think it's possible. It's been done with a lot of different things. I mean, think about Amazon, for example. You have to pay $5.99 to rent a movie, and you can watch as much as you want for a day. Right, and then after that, you just don't have access to it. Why can't we implement that into Flight Sim, into gaming? Actually, Game Pass has done it already as well. You pay, what, $10 for Game Pass? You pay all the games you want to play on Game Pass. If you don't update that subscription, you no longer have access to those games. So, I'm not promoting a subscription model. I'm just saying that there's some planes that I think could be, you know, rent it. You know how many of you guys could just rent the Challenger 650 just to give it a try? Well, I gotta mention Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, man, I used to watch so much Dragon Ball Z. Let's not go the plain subscription route. Let's not put that in anybody's ears. I don't want anybody thinking of making a plane a subscription. No, 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 no. I'm not trying to go the infinite flight route. Let's not. Let's please not. Yeah, somebody should hire me. I got too many good ideas. Thank you so much, Alexander. Thank you, my man. And yes, we did reach 30,000 feet. I mean, 30,000 subscribers, I believe. Early this week, I think, which was a couple days ago, I think, or was it last week? I don't remember actually. Either way, it happened, and it's all because of you guys. So I can't thank y'all enough. I'm honored every day to get out, to be out here and stream and fly these virtual aircraft across the virtual skies. It's funny because now I work at an airport. I get to work around a real aircraft, and I still look forward to getting home in front of my computer and flying these birds in the sim. It's nothing like it, man. Sometimes the simulator is actually better than real life. I know some of you guys are gonna disagree about that, but it's just things you can't do in real life, you know. Man, this scenery is gorgeous. I love it. I love flying Seattle to San Francisco. Uh-oh, a few stutters there. Part-time virtual airline, part-time ground handler, part-time Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey, I'm down. Microsoft, you can hire me part-time as a visionary. I don't know. Community research. I don't know. That's the position. I like that. Use promo code IamBlueGames for 16% off your next rental. It's not real. Don't actually do that. This is only a test. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, that'd be cool, man. I think it's possible, but it's just gonna take a genius and a few, you know, it's gonna take more than just one plane to figure it out, you know. And even think about it, X-Plane has like a trial system. You can try out the sim for, I think it's like 2 hours or something, and then it like basically crashes the desktop or something. And I've heard stories of people who were just getting into X-Plane and they didn't want to buy it, and they literally lived off of that 2-hour time period you get to play X-Plane, which is hardcore, and that's where it all started for some people. Yeah, I agree. It sounds simple, but I do believe it is a bit more complicated than we make it sound on the back end. But it's possible. It's 100% possible. Now here is the question though: do you think developers would lose money offering a subscription or rental concept? Would they lose money, or would they gain money? Like, what do you think on? There it is. I was talking about you, Phoenix J. Playing the X-Plane demo as your main sim. Thank you so much, Chaz Flies. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Roy family. Hopefully you're enjoying the ride so far. If you're just joining us, we took off out of Renton, Seattle-Tacoma area, flying southbound now to San Francisco. Current ETE is 41 minutes. And what time is it? We're about 30 minutes from our top of descent, and we're flying in a brand new, freshly painted Blue Arrow livery on the 737-700, and she looks amazing. So big shout out again to my new friend Amasai for making this livery for me. Did an amazing job. The same livery designer who did the Amazon Prime livery for the 737-700 that we flew last week. So definitely go check out his flightsim.to profile. He's made a lot of great stuff, and this is actually going to be added to his profile, not on mine. I'm going to be adding it to his collection. So, oh yeah. Ooh, Ted, good point. Trials for DCS have raised profits. Oh, I think I missed the rest of the comment. Trials for DCS have raised profits due to it being more accessible to new users, etc. Yeah, I think it's the same, because here's the thing: it's a lot of us who are in flight sim are kind of gotten to an age where a lot of us have jobs, right? But not all of us. Some of you don't have jobs. Some of you are still in, high school, middle school, whatever. Maybe you're a broke college student and you can't afford to spend money on flight sim. And for people like that, it does make it more accessible. It's the same way that Xbox and Microsoft Flight Sim have made flight simming in general more accessible by bringing it to consoles. You no longer have to go and spend $5,000 on a top-of-the-line NASA computer to fly flight sim anymore. You can buy a $500, $400, maybe even a $300 Xbox now and play flight sim. It is now so much more accessible. So, which just means this is more people. And I think also it'll help with ongoing development for certain projects, because most of these planes we buy one time and we never, we never pay them again. Having a subscription or a rental, and I'm being very careful what I say, because I don't want this to. I don't really want this to happen. I don't want aircraft to be paid monthly, because I don't want more monthly payments. I hate that. I'm just saying, offer a second option that somebody can, instead of paying for an aircraft like an MD-80 full price $90, that they could go and buy that, and rent that plane for $5 and fly it right now for a day, for 2 days, for a week, whatever that rate is. and then if they like it enough and they want to stop paying that monthly fee, they can go and buy the full thing. That's what I think. And then also for a developer, they're also getting a residual income coming in, or people are going to keep buying that or keep renting that plane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Game Pass for planes. You know what I'm saying? And I wish it was possible to do something like this for hardware, because this is the reason why I promote it's why I promote Flight Sim Expo so hard, because Flight Sim Expo is the only time that a user will ever get a chance to try out like a TCA yoke or a honeycomb yoke or a throttle or, you know, a home cockpit build, any of that stuff without actually buying it. There's nowhere else you can go and test it out than Flight Sim Expo. Now I don't know when the next one is. I'm just saying that's one of the really main benefits. If you don't have the hardware, if you're considering, like when I went to Flight Sim Expo last year, I was on the fence about buying the honeycomb Bravo throttle, and I was like, I with full intention, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to this expo and I'm gonna get my hands on the Bravo, and if I like it enough, I'm gonna buy it when I go home. And guess what? I went back home and I bought it. Matter of fact, it's right here. Boom. So yeah, like we don't have that opportunity day to day, because there's no stores, there's no Best Buy nearby that allows you to you know, to try out a flight sim hardware system, nothing like that. So yeah, I agree. You don't get the full experience currently with Xbox. You don't get a lot of the liveries that we get. Like if you're on Xbox now, I'm sad to say, but you will not be able to fly this livery we're flying today. I wish you could, but you just can't, because it's not set up that way. A lot of scenery is available on Xbox, which is great, but a lot of the planes and the plane mods, you can't. PMDG are saying that they want to bring this plane to the marketplace and allow Xbox users to fly it, but it's going to be a while till that happens. But what I have also heard is that the Phoenix A320 will not be on the marketplace, and Xbox users will not be able to use it, which sucks. Because I feel bad. I really do feel bad for my Xbox people, because I love you guys. But yeah, it's just how it is. There are, you know, finally some, you know, livery add-ons you can buy from the marketplace, you know, for Microsoft Flight Sim for Xbox and stuff. But yeah. Winter, how's the weather? Weather's looking good, man. Should be pretty clear. Partly cloudy all the way to San Francisco. And that is actually realistic. The real world weather shows pretty clear skies in Kavik. Can you still press the APU and battery? Yes, you can just, you know, move your Xbox controller around. That's what I'm doing right now. And click on anything you want. Matter of fact, I could do it now if I wanted to, but I've actually already unmapped all the Xbox specific console controls to my controller, so I actually can no longer control my plane with it. I just do not know what view to look at right now. I can't decide. Alright, so what mountain is that? This is a bit of trivia. I don't actually know the answer. But what mountain is that off our left wing now? Just get us a nice, oh yeah, look at that view. Sheesh. Does it cost money for liveries on PMDG? No. All liveries are free. All the liveries that are built into the PMDG are free to download, and also all the extra liveries that are now becoming available on flightsim.to are all free. If anybody ever asks you to pay for a livery on PC, you are being scammed. Just FYI. David McDaniel, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Can we spot any UFOs? You know, you never know what you're gonna see on Microsoft Flight Sim. There's a mod for everything, so you might see a UFO out here. I wouldn't hold you. Is that Mount Shasta? I thought we already passed Mount Shasta. How is that Mount Shasta again? That is gorgeous. Ay, ay, ay. I could just look at this all day. That's your mount on the winner? Alright. You bought it. Okay. Okay, sure. You bought that mountain. Gotcha. Understood. Winter You in chat now owns that mountain. Oh, look at that. San Francisco ground is online. Sweet. We'll get some taxi help. That sounds cool. Actually, the ATIS is on too. Let me check the ATIS. We're a bit far out, but information mic is currently current. And winds are 300 at 15. Visibility is clear. Temperature 19, dew point 08. Altimeter is going to be 3007. Landing runway is 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway is one left and one right. Nice. I can dig it. Micah, what were you asking? What about the cinematic camera? I'm gonna jump back into the inside, catch that left wing view. Ooh, with the mountain in the background. Oh boy. Let's see. There it is. I'm gonna go right here. Oh, I see you. There it is. Do some cool camera. Do some cool camera tricks. Yeah, sure. I can do that here in a little bit. I'll try. Put me on the spot. We are 30 minutes out, guys. Currently entering. Yeah, we just entered into California. We're just north of Redding and Eureka in Northern California. And I'm gonna see. I don't know what is that Mount Shasta for real, for real. I'm gonna double check y'all's work real quick. What mount? Yeah, it is Mount Shasta. You are correct. That is Mount Shasta. That's a screenshot right there too, man. Let me get some of that. Yeah, I agree, Ted. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to deny that when it comes to the flight simulators, that Microsoft Flight Sim is the future. It's hard to deny that. I know people would disagree because of certain things, but they're doing something right. They're doing something right. And I think that years from now, maybe not too many years from now, we'll hear people, you know, new pilots saying, hey, my first ever flight simulator was Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. And now I'm a 787 pilot or something. You know, we're gonna start hearing those stories real soon because, you know, people are discovering flight sim as a hobby because of this flight sim. People are actually, you know, going for real life flight training because of what has been inspired by this flight sim. Yeah, man, it's reached a whole nother group of people who didn't have access to flight sim, who didn't even know they were interested in flight sim. They'll never know our struggles though on X-Plane, on P3D, on FSX, and stuff we had to deal with back then. But yeah, man, they don't know our 3 FPS struggle. Yes, I agree. The fact that I used to play X-Plane 10 on my MacBook Pro at 12 FPS flying on Vatsim. Yeah, that was me. It took me about 3 hours to do an hour-long flight. It was ridiculous, but I was loving it because I didn't know anything better. But we have a lot of hope in X-Plane 12, man. I know we've been talking highly about Microsoft. I know I've been playing a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim. I know I've just like drank the Kool-Aid of the Microsoft Flight Sim, but I still kind of got a side eye right now on X-Plane. I don't think they've been real quiet. And you know, whenever a developer like X-Plane is real quiet, they got their heads down, they're working, and they are ready to drop a bomb on us sometime soon. I said the same thing about Phoenix. Phoenix was real quiet for a while, and now just this week they decided to drop a bomb on us, and that bomb is beautiful. It's deadly, I should say. I don't know. That Phoenix 320 looks like something like next level. It looks like it's even more complex than this plane we're in right now. So, did I have any contact with X-Plane 12? No, I did not. Hopefully, I'll get in on the beta. I'm hoping, but I have not been in contact with anybody yet. Is flying for a virtual airline popular online? You don't see any streams out there. Here's the thing: a lot of the main, like a lot of the top, I don't want to say top. A lot of the streamers that you know of, that we all know of, are not flying virtual airline flights. They're flying their own flights, doing their own thing. And as a streamer, you kind of have a whole different inspiration behind how you choose your flights and stuff like that. But I think that other people who don't necessarily stream, they mainly just do flight sim, just for flight sim, not for viewers, not for any of that. They are in virtual airlines. I'm not saying the majority. I just think there is a decent amount of people out there, because there's a lot of very active virtual airlines. You got United Virtual, Delta Virtual, Southwest Virtual. You got British Airways Virtual Airlines. You got some cargo airlines out there. You got American Virtual Airlines. There's a lot of virtual airlines that exist. Pretty much any airline that you can think of that you probably are into probably has a virtual airline. And that's not including the fictional virtual airlines like Blue Arrow. So yeah, the thing is about virtual airlines that I like and I promote personally is that if you are somebody who's just getting into flight sim, maybe even been in it for a while, it's good to at least give a virtual airline a try, because for one, it'll help you to meet some people that you would never have met before. You can learn from these people in a virtual airline. You can learn more about real life aviation and how to get your flight sim set up. I had a guy send me a DM the other day, somebody who used to be very active in my channel, and haven't heard from him in a while, and he said, hey man, I just want to check on you and say how's it going. And I'm kind of paraphrasing, but he was like, bro, I've joined this really cool virtual airline and I've been like just loving it, doing these world tours and all this stuff. I'm like, that's amazing, that's great. That's the whole reason for joining a virtual airline is, yes, some people want to just simulate flying for like a United, right, and only doing United flights and stuff like that, and doing whatever their favorite airline is. But there's also the community aspect, and I think the main part about joining a virtual airline is joining the community, and joining a community of people who can share screenshots, share stories, talk on Discord channels, do flights together, stuff like that. I think that's the beauty of a virtual airline personally. And then also, a lot of times virtual airlines also track your hours. There's a progressive system. It gives you something to look forward to, something to shoot for, something to strive for. When you're out here just doing flights from A to B and you don't really have any goal, over time you might get bored. Like, all right, I've done that same flight Atlanta Miami 50 times, why should I do it again? Well, this time I'm doing it for my virtual airline, and I'm gonna earn 2 hours of flight time, maybe earn some virtual currency within my virtual airline, and earn a new captain rating in this A320. Like, there's stuff to kind of shoot for when flying with a virtual airline. Flyboy ended up getting you into the virtual airline and stuff. It's pretty fun, you can't lie. It certainly gives you a different experience than flying random routes. Yes, I agree. Matter of fact, Flyboy got me into a few virtual airlines because he's jumped between a bunch of them. So to answer your question, Sparkles, won't be let me check on our descent here. We descended in 87 miles. Wow, we're actually getting pretty close. Basically, a virtual airline is either a real, based on a real airline, or a fictional. So for example, Blue Arrow is a fictional airline. Not doesn't actually exist in real life, but like a United Virtual exists in real life. So what United Virtual has done is they've created a airline based on the real world United schedule and their code shares. So if you go in and you sign up for United Virtual, you'll sign up, you get the lowest ranking, you can import your Vatsim hours if you like and use that towards upgrading to your ranking. So for example, the way they are set up, and every virtual airline is different, but a lot of them are very similar with the progression, you sign up for a couple different programs. I'm like, all right, so I want to be in the A320 program and the 737 program. And as you fly the A320 and you get hours towards becoming a captain. So you start off as like a first officer in the A320 program, and then you get the hours, certain amount of hours, you can become a captain in the A320. Once you become a captain in the A320, you have more access, you have more routes you can fly, more. It gives you more higher ranking inside the virtual airline as well. You can also fly a code share. So for example, you're only going to be able to fly routes that United themselves fly. It's a similar way in other airlines. Some airlines take away that restriction of only flying that airline's routes, and you can fly your own route and still log it. So it's up to you on what type of system that you would enjoy. Would you want to start from the bottom and now you're here kind of thing, or would you want to just, like American Virtual, for example? I was a part of them as well. And is it American? No, sorry, Delta Virtual does this. Delta Virtual, you can join them and there's no restriction. You can literally fly whatever you want to fly. Now there's multiple Delta Virtuals. The one I was in was like this. I know there's another Delta Virtual that does not do this. But the one that I was in, you could join in as a brand new person and hop on an A350. Like, there's no restriction of where you can be, where you can go, and none of that stuff. But some virtual airlines do have that restriction, but it comes down to the player and how you want to do it. Hopefully that answers your question in some kind of way in a very long form. But try it out, figure out what your favorite airline is or something you're interested in, or ask some friends of yours what they recommend, what virtual airlines they recommend. Again, I do recommend Virtual United. Type in !VUA for the link to theirs. I'm also part of Delta Virtual. I've tried American. It's not too bad. I know there's a Southwest out there. There's a British Airways. There's an EasyJet virtual airline. There's a lot of them. There's also other, fictional ones that allow you to do like multiple types of routes and stuff like that. So it depends on what you're into, man. It really does. And then also, in the same way, for some people, virtual airlines is just not their thing. They don't have time to dedicate time to doing virtual airline activities. So it depends on you and what you're into, what you want to get out of your flight sim, and what you want to get out of your experience. There are some airlines that might make you start at a 152. Yes. Most of them at least let you start off at a CRJ. The first virtual airline that I joined back in the day was called California Airlines. I don't know if they're still around. The way they were set up, you did start off from the bottom. You started off in a 172 or anything equal to a 172. And from there you had to do flights. And as you logged your hours, you would earn up to the point that you could actually basically do like a check ride. And it was hardcore back then. They don't do this too much now. There's only a few airlines I know that still do this kind of concept. But back then, basically, if I want to go to my next level, I would have to actually meet with an actual person that was in the airline on like Discord or something, and they would basically do a check ride with me. I would take a test and everything, and then if I pass a test, I get to go to the next rank. And it depends on who you are. Some people like that, some people don't. Back then, I liked that. Now, I wouldn't do it again. All right, so cinematic cameras. I got you, bro. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, a few VAs in Infinite Flight do that as well. That is true. For me personally, like if it comes to starting from that, like the bottom like that, I prefer like a career system. So if you're not too interested in doing a virtual airline, but you do like the progression and the career mode aspect, there's a lot of different things you can do. Like we mentioned earlier, FS Economy, you start off with $0, with 0 aircraft, and you go out there and you can rent aircraft from the system or from players, and you use that aircraft to make money. And as you make money, you can earn your own aircraft and rent your own aircraft to other people. Or you could also, earn up enough money to buy a whole FBO slot at an airport and then charge people to pay, for gas. Like that's what FS Economy does. It's so cool. There's also other ones like NeoFly, which I promoted a lot, which is Microsoft Flight Sim only. And on NeoFly, you can, pick up and deliver passengers, cargo, and make virtual dollars. And with those virtual dollars, you can, buy another aircraft You can hire other AI pilots to fly routes for you and make money for you, do trade routes, do special operations, stuff like that. There's also air hauler if you're more interested in airliner. It's more of a kind of a tycoon feel. You can start your own airline, make passenger routes, make cargo routes, stuff like that. Very similar, making virtual money. You can buy planes, buy airports, buy facilities. What else have I tried? The newest one I've tried is called Simbit World: A Pilot's Life. I'm planning on streaming that sometime soon. But that one is a bit different. Rather than being like on the airline management side, you're more of an actual pilot, and that pilot, you earn hours and you can actually, apply for different airlines. There's nothing really else out there like that, where you are playing as the pilot and you have to, apply for an airline versus you're just being the airline. So it's really cool, actually. So I'll show you that sometime soon, hopefully. I was actually planning on doing it tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, the only thing about Simbit World is I don't know that it's worth the price they're asking for. Nothing against them, but I don't know. I don't know that it's worth, was it $30? We should be reaching our top of descent pretty soon. Yeah, we're less than 40 miles out. 29 to be exact. I already have the VNAV set up, so we already have our bottom altitude set to 3,000 feet, you see here. And there's really nothing else for me to do. It's just going to descend when we get there. So one thing I love about flying Boeing is that you don't have to be around when the altitude, the top of descent comes around. So, but we are still planning on landing on runway 28 right. Sorry, is it right or left? Which one did I pick? I can't remember. Let's see. We picked right, that's fine. So land 28 right. That should put our information in. What I think, is it progress? Descent? I don't remember where that option is to see. Oh, is it in here? Oh, there it is. Yep, San Francisco 28 right, 111.7. I'm gonna double check that on my iPad. Make sure that is correct. We will land flaps 30. Wow, that is a very slow piece, VREF. Very slow. 28 right. Yep, 111.7, that is correct. And CRS is 284. I'll go ahead and do that part, 284. There it is. And on the right side. If you missed our last stream last week, we did a complete auto land. A complete auto land in this plane, and it actually worked. I was really surprised. Alright, we're all set up, except for here. I thought it was going to reset it here. It did not. So 111.7. And I'm not going to do auto land. I don't have intention to do it, but we will have it set up, I guess. Since we're going to have both sides set to the same frequency. There it is, 111.7 in the box, and top of the descent's coming up in very, very soon. I'm gonna go on here as well and turn on our data and traffic, and now we can see our altitudes down here and our time that we are expected to cross those waypoints. And we're what, 5 miles out? 9 miles. Beautiful. When do I think Phoenix is gonna drop? I don't know, man. I mean, from watching the streams that I've seen, it looks pretty darn done. It really does. I mean, there's a few things I think they had to iron out, but it looks pretty close to done. So, like, I would say any day now. I feel like it could probably drop. After half loaded DC6's VREF, yeah, we're low. We're real light. All we have is 10 of you guys. We picked up 10 of y'all. For this, it's just a ferry flight. This is not even a full flight. This is a bit of a relocation flight. Plane came straight from the factory, putting it into service in San Francisco, and yeah. So it's got 10 people on board. That's it. No cargo at all. No baggage. Nothing. So we real light today. Alright, one thing I want to try is let's see if we can hear the engine spooled down. Alright, I'm gonna kill the music. It's already doing it. Yeah, we kind of joined a little late, but we still kind of got a taste of it. If you have, again, subwoofers in your room, or if you have headphones on with some good bass in it, you should have heard that bass. I tell you, man, PMDG is all about that bass. Fly Javier, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So one thing I love about flying from this direction, doing this arrival, is we're gonna get to fly right over top the Golden Gate Bridge. But it should be right ahead of us. I haven't been to San Francisco in a while. In real life. Sounds good, Ted. But yeah, I think fins can drop any day, man. Any day. Yeah, honestly, I have to say this is one of my favorite routes. Yeah, I absolutely love flying up and down the Pacific Northwest coast, and the West Coast in general of the U.S. is one of my favorite areas to fly. I try not to fly out here too much because I don't want you guys to get bored of it, but I never get bored of it. Man, we are descending. What vertical speed are we going down? Jeez, we are in a dive. 4,000 feet per minute. Man, that's on VNAV. Wow, I haven't really seen that too much. Yeah, what else are some of you guys' favorite routes in any sim? Like, what's some of your favorite routes to fly? I think for me, like I said, Seattle, San Francisco, I love that. I mean, it sounds kind of cliche, but it's really one of my favorite routes still, specifically for an airliner, is San Diego to San Francisco, or LA to San Francisco. Like, San Francisco north or south, you can't go wrong. Even flying San Francisco to Denver is a gorgeous flight too. It's about, I think it's just under 2 hours, I believe. Salt Lake City, I think that's one of the reasons why I love flying in and out of San Francisco so much, because there's just beautiful routes pretty much every direction you go. Have I flown to EGE? Yes. We did that not long ago when we did the shared cockpit flight in the Zibo. We flew into Eagle County. That was gorgeous. XP, welcome back, bro. How you doing, man? We got here just in time. We are descending now into San Francisco. Just talking about some of our favorite routes. Seattle to Juneau. Yes, I agree with you, No Gear. I think that's probably on my... It's so hard to put them in like an order, but I think Seattle to Juneau might be one of my top 5 favorite routes to fly in an airliner for sure. I think. Shadow, are we flying tonight to Barcelona? That's a good question. I don't know. Didn't work out yesterday. I would like it to work out today. It might be possible for me to do it tonight before I go back to work, actually, now that I think about it. I think I may be able to pull it off, flying Miami to Barcelona. So I would probably leave my time 5 p.m. my time. Maybe I could leave earlier. Maybe like right after this flight, maybe I could set up and get that long haul going, because I would like to land around the time that I get home from work tonight, so I don't have to stay up too late. DCA to BTV, I haven't heard of those. EGKK to VHX. Nice. So we'll see, Shadow. But if you're still looking for a ride to the Barcelona Grand Prix, come through. I'm glad you brought that up, because I do need to plan how I'm gonna. Because I think if I wait another day, we might not make it in time for the race. No problem, Shadow. When I go, you go. All right, I'm gonna bring you with me. All right, how are we looking? Oh man, look at that view right there. That's the one. All right, flying over Biglio. We have an altitude restriction of below 230 feet. That's looking good. And above 24,000 feet. Did I say 230? I meant 28,000 is what I meant to say. So below, sorry, no, I was wrong. It's below 23,000 at 280 knots. And it is matching that almost perfectly. Yes. Oh no, not sorry. We're not doing a long haul for the stream. My bad. Let me clarify. This long haul is for the Formula One World Tour, and this will be an off-stream thing. I might show some of it on Discord, but it's not for a stream. But it is a flight that I need to do, hopefully by Thursday. So if you want to join me, if you're interested in doing a long haul, it's 9 hours long. I'm planning on taking the DHL 777 from Miami to Barcelona. I think it's just under 9 hours. So I'm trying to time it out with my personal schedule, that I don't take up too much of my own computer time, and that I can land there while I'm like out of the house or something like that, or do the en route portion while I'm out of the house. Alright, somebody in chat could grab me the weather for San Francisco. That'd be amazing. Matter of fact, I think Vatsim, there might be somebody on Vatsim. Nope, not anymore. He's gone. Well, last time we checked, San Francisco ATIS was Mike. Winds were 300. Altimeter was 3007. That's probably changed now. I need to put METAR and KSFO to get that to work. Right, expecting runway 28, right? I mean, technically visual, yes. We'll still probably plug in the ILS, but we'll fly it visually. Probably try to do as much hand flying as possible on this one, since it's pretty straightforward, and shouldn't be too difficult to get in there. Here comes 18,000. Alright, thank you, Yahaya, for the METAR. Winds are now 290 at 18. Visibility is clear. I mean, sky's clear, as we can see out the window. I'm glad that is slightly accurate. We're actually getting some haze out here. It is still morning in San Francisco, so we still have that haze a little bit that we get early in the morning. Altimeter is actually still 3007, so we'll go ahead and hit that standard here. Beautiful. And winds are 18. Oh, sorry. Temperature's 18, dew point 08. We've already set our VREF stuff. That's already set. We're landing with flaps 30. ILS is 111.7. We got 111.7 down here and down here. CRS is 284. That's dropped. That's dropped. We are descending all the way down for 3,000 feet via the BDEGA 3 RNAV arrival. I'm going to double check, make sure there's no okay, there are vectors here, so we have to watch out for those vectors before we get to Archie. And here comes the Golden Gate Bridge, right off our nose. Right there. Do I use AIG live traffic? Yes and no. I turned off the AI traffic part, and I'm only using the models for Vatsim. So if you spawn in, it'll do the model, but it does no longer shows the AI, because the AI was just taking too many of my FPS. I'll use it at smaller airports, where it's not as, you know, intensive on my CPU. But yeah, like flying to San Francisco would be a no-go. We'd be flying at like 15, 16 FPS, which is a no, not good. It's too stuttery. Alright, how are we looking? Alright, coming up on Cork, where we need to be 250 knots. Here comes the spoilers. And 11,000 feet. And I guess speed was okay because it started to spool up on us. Let's go outside. I love San Francisco. Here's the Golden Gate Bridge behind us. Alright, see you later, Micah. Thank you so much. For the record, if Blue Arrow was a real-world livery, our hub would actually be San Francisco. There's San Francisco, the downtown area over there on the left, the Bay Area. There's the, what do you call it again? It's been so long since I've been there. The Bay Bridge, I think. It goes over to Oakland. Yep, Full House. Yep, that's where I think Full House was over there, right? Next to that park, I believe. That's the park that the Full House intro was on, for those of you who know what that is. I love the haze out here. I'm not sure if that's realistic. There's San Francisco International. So the Bodega arrival actually flies you right over top of the airport. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna vector ourselves from the next waypoint, which is the Bricks waypoint, and take us over to the Archie waypoint. It's right there. Yeah, so from here we'll vector ourselves, I guess, I don't know if we go straight. Yeah, it says 140. That's what it says on the chart. We'll try that. So here comes Bricks, and just about a mile. The intro is actually in Alamo Square, a smaller park. Oh, didn't know that. Alright, heading mode on. And really we should transition at Eddie. That's what we should have done. But that's okay. Yeah, because Archie is a bit out of the way. Let's get ourselves down to 3,000 feet now with vertical speed mode. About 1,500, 1,600 or so a minute. Let's slow up, wait up. Speed brakes out. And if we can descend a bit faster, it'd be great. And then we'll vector ourselves to capture the ILS over there. Yeah, those low clouds look sick, man. Look at that. Those sweeping, like, wavy clouds. You've been to the Full House in real life last year. Wow. Is it like a museum now? Like, is it like, does somebody live there? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grew up with Full House too. That was my show, man. I used to have a crush on the twins. Not anymore. Not anymore. How are we looking? 8,000. Let's keep an eye out on these mountains. It'd be good to have our terrain radar on, so let's turn that on because we are gonna need it. Yep, now let's draw it. My goal is going to be to kind of go towards Eddy, the mandatory 6,000 feet. We're not going to go straight there because we don't actually have that programmed in our FMC, but we could technically still probably get it showing up on here. Couldn't if we go to the fix page. Where is that at? Isn't there a fix page? Is that a thing? And there's fix Eddy Echo Delta Yankee, just to have an idea of where it is. There it is. Is it gonna show up on my map? Yep, there it is. That's cool. That is really cool, actually. I feel like every time I fly this plane, I learn something new. I see something new. That's really cool. So there's the Eddy waypoint, which I just typed into the fix page and it shows up right there. And I'm really just using it as a reference on my GPS of where I'm going. So I really don't. Let's go to 4,000. I don't want to be that low. I don't want to be at 3,000 at Eddy. I want to be at 4,000 at Eddy, and then we'll do a left base straight over to our approach. That is the plan. Man, spools are still out. I think we do actually need them. We are using them. Usually I'll retract them to see if we're still gaining speed or if the engine is still spooling up, and if they're not, then I'll get rid of them. Alright, let's go ahead and shallow our descent here. We're just diving down. We'll start making our left turn base onto 28 left, 28 right. How do I prevent the landing grade horn from going off if it goes off every time for you? I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, some approaches you're gonna get it no matter what, to be honest, because you just have a lot of terrain in front of you, so there's nothing you can do about it. I'm sure there is, but nothing I know. Alright, we're leveling off at 4,000 feet, and I'm gonna slow down to 200 knots and make a call into San Francisco. San Francisco traffic, November 116 Bravo, left base to final runway 28 right for the ILS, San Francisco. Alright, and waiting for that speed to come back, and we'll start bringing in the flaps. And we have to get the replay going for this. I can't let this stream go by without getting a replay mode in here for our first flight in this brand new livery. It's unacceptable to not have the replay for this one. So I'm gonna have that on standby, have it ready. Once I drop the gear, we'll get the replay running. We are now vector to C-pin. C-pin will be at 3,000. Continue descending down to 3,000. Vertical speed set down 1,500 feet per minute. Land lights need to come on. Left or right, left. Runway turnoffs, taxi lights, wing well, wings. Everything else stays as is. Seatbelt signs on. And ping. Alright, let's keep that speed coming back. And VOR approach. Alright, we are below the glide slope. You can see that by the pink diamond there, or magenta diamond. Here's C-pin. Again, C-pin 3,000 feet, and from there it should capture. So let's see. I like to, even though I kind of want to do a visual approach, I like to at least try to see if we've programmed it right, because I've done it wrong so many times. So let's see if it'll capture that. We are less than 5 miles out from the interception.
Alaska 1191,
there it is.
San Francisco traffic, start.
And flaps on.
Echo 66, taxing the runway 01 right by Alpha
And flaps
Mike.
I think that's flaps 5 actually. speed is so slow. That speed is so, it's hard to like comprehend how slow we're gonna be landing. Alright, we are on a 12-mile final now on the ILS for runway 28 right. San Francisco traffic, November 116 Bravo is on a 11-mile final on the ILS 28 right, San Francisco. Alright, glide slope is in there. VOR lock is in there. Arm our flaps now. I love landing in San Francisco. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna put the gear out early because I want to get the replay going. I'm gonna put them out probably around, I don't know, 8 miles. I mean, I want to fly the approach a bit. I don't want to do an auto land. I don't want the, I won't let the computer have all the fun today. We'll save that for when we actually need it. We've already tested it and it works. So, all right, let's get. We'll do auto brake 2 here in San Francisco today. Lights are on. Good, good, good. And about 8 miles. Here comes the gear. Let's do it, guys. I just love this view so much. Only thing we need, Foster City, what's up? We need that little flap shake on here, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Yes, this is the default Bing Maps, guys, the default Bing Maps. Alright, hold on, we gotta get slowed down too. Save. Alright, recording replay. 3, 2, 1. Come on back for me. There you go. Thank you very much. Alright, bring that speed way back. Alright, again, VREF was 112. But we'll bring it way back. Go flaps 30. One more. There it is. So what's that, 116, 119, 120? Like, I'm gonna go 120 because I'm paranoid. Man, that's slow.
Alaska 1191, San Francisco traffic, lining up and waiting, runway 01 right for incoming traffic on 28.
Oh, he's lining up. All right, we got traffic on the crossing runway. San Francisco traffic, November 116 Bravo, 4-mile final. Now on 28 right. San Francisco. Alright, there it is. There's our speed. A little slower. Alright, you guys ready to take control? Replay is running. Lights, camera, action. Lights are on. Good. And it's off. My controls. Oh, no. Okay, now it's off. Okay, now I have the controls.
500.
Oh.
400. 300.
There's a boat watching us on the right. Little low.
200. 100. 50. 30.
Oh, we're gonna float. It's
20.
okay. Here comes the butter. Oh boy. Major float. Going around. San Francisco traffic, number 16 Bravo is going around 28 right traffic. You're up.
Alaska 1191 departing runway 28, departing runway 01 right on a trucking to departure.
Alright, we have to watch out for him on our turn. What is that noise? That's the flaps. Come on, flaps, come up. My gears. Yeah, gears up. There it is. Waiting for those flaps to come up. She's so light. She did not want to touch down. She did not. We're gonna hold it here at 2,500. And hey, now we get a chance to do some hand flying. I'm gonna watch out for the traffic when we're turning in the pattern. Like, it's so crazy. I felt the float coming at like 500 feet.
2,500.
Like, it felt super floaty already. I was like pushing the nose down. What's that thing right there? Is that a hotel? Oh no, that's a shipping thing. Alright, let's turn off the gear. Did we go around the primary stream? I can't remember actually. Probably. This is pretty common for me. This is very common for me to end up like this. But, oh hey, we got an escort. That's kind of cool. Alright, watch. Yep, I see traffic. I got eyes on the traffic. They're all taking off right here. So we were in that crosswind just long enough for him to get by. San Francisco traffic, November 116 Bravo is in a right downwind for runway 28 right, and we have eyes on the departing traffic.
Have you inside Alaska 1191? Hope you have a good second attempt.
Thank you. Have a safe flight, man. Alright, so he's on its way. I'm not sure. He's probably going to Seattle. That's my guess. Or Vancouver, or somewhere Alaska goes. Yeah, I don't think we need to flare like at all. Alright, just trying to straighten up my my downwind here. There we go. Just a little bit better. And we should be able to get the plane trimmed out enough that we can just let it do its thing and hold this 3,000. It is, it's weird, like it was clear coming in. There's a field right there. It was clear coming in, but it's a bit foggy out here. Alright, I'm gonna lower, get down. I'm gonna shoot for turning around that that bridge there, and we're gonna have to be at. So that bridge is, yeah, we're gonna need to be around 3,000 is about right. Maybe I want to be at 2,000 though at that point. I get slowed way back. Listen to the bass. Autopilot still not on. Everything else though is still ready. Goes 2,500. Thank you. Alright, let's start rolling to the right. Pull the nose up, lose some speed. It's gonna be a real tight turn. Real tight. Alright, speed brakes up. That's the gear horn. Alright, fine. You've annoyed me enough.
Cisco traffic, November 2 Charlie Delta, 10 miles east of Dunbar, inbound ILM 28 right.
10 miles. Oh snap, he is. Alright, we're gonna take 28 left. San Francisco traffic, was that 28 right, you said?
Hey, sir.
Alright, we're on a right base right now for, we're gonna switch to 28 left, about 9 miles. But probably should have like did a clearing turn, you know, like you do in GA, like actually looked before I turned, because I'm definitely all up in his way. He's catching my wake right now. Alright, we're getting slowed up. We are 7 miles now. A little bit to the right of the localizer and a low. Let's hold this altitude right here for a while until we catch a glide slope. We don't want to come in too low. And flaps 30. Gears down. Auto brakes set. San Francisco traffic. November 116 Bravo is 6 mile final. Established on 28 left.
United 43 Whiskey past plus 10 mile final 28 left. Gonna take a parallel.
Alright, we have a parallel landing this time. I wish I could record like both of us. That'd be dope. He's like right behind us on our right wing. Alright, we went above the glide slope now. I'm gonna dive it down. I was wondering why my localizer wasn't matching, because it's actually going for 28 right. I forgot about that.
1,000.
Oh, we're low fuel. Alright, 3 miles. Alright, we have caught the glide slope.
500.
Alright, we have to come in, I think, slower now than we did last time. I came in around 118. We'll go a little slower this time around. San Francisco traffic. November 116 Bravo. Short final. 8 left.
Traffic, November 2 Charlie Delta,
Glide
10
slope.
mile final for 28
Glide
right.
slope.
Parallel
Glide
with,
slope. Glide
with the
slope.
United.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
I keep saying United. We're not United, but
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
so I'm gonna take advantage of what I know being
Glide
floaty
slope.
and
Glide
purposefully float it
Glide
here
slope. Glide
to get it
slope.
right where I want it.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. 30. 20. 10.
'And there we are. We are alive. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to San Francisco. I want to catch him come down. I don't see him though. Must be farther behind me than I thought. Alright, we're going to exit at Echo. Wait. Oh, we're not at Echo yet. Echo's next. I think Echo's the closed one, isn't it? Yeah, Echo's closed. Oh, no, that one's closed. I know there's another plane on the parallel and I'm trying to look for him to see if he's down yet. I don't see the guy. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we went around. That first one I would not be happy with that landing. San Francisco traffic, November 116 Bravo is clear of 28 left on Echo, taxiing the parking via Alpha, San Francisco. Alright, let's get it. Auto brakes off, APU on. And we'll just park anywhere. Probably park over where Southwest parks. I mean, we can't park where United parks because we're not United. Christopher just woke up, you're stuck on the toilet. Alright, well, that sounds like a personal problem. I don't know if he's down yet. I haven't heard him on the radio. He was only like a mile or two behind us. So he should be down by now. I want to park in the alley over here. This is where Microsoft shot. Was it here? Yeah, I think this is where Microsoft shot their first A320 promo shot. Remember that back when they first showed the A320 for the first time, backing out of this parking spot right over here? You guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, lights off. I can park where United. Am I accepted? I'll take the spot here. That was a good flight. Very scenic. A lot of fun. I don't know. I feel like go-arounds become normal on the channel now. We really need the VDGS out here. That should be far enough. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. Let's go ahead and kill. I'm going to leave the engines on because I want to watch the replay. With the engines on. And we're gonna go back into our Vatsim. We're gonna disconnect from Vatsim. How are we doing on time? I don't even know what time it is right now. My iPad is at 1%. It just barely made it through the flight. Alright, we're looking good on time. It's true. A go-around is better than a Velo Part 2. Yeah, that Velo flight. Y'all not gonna let me forget about that one, are you? It's okay. I deserve it. I should have done better. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Oh well. Alright, replay time. Let me load it up. We'll see how we did. Where's it at? There it is. Open. So our replay today is brought to you by Flight Control Replay. You can type in !FCR or Flight Control Replay for more information about that, or you can go into the description and check it out there. It's the one I've been using like since before Microsoft got their own replay. And it works really good for me. I think FCR worked. Yep, there it is. Thank you for confirming it works. Control, Captain No Gear. The flap should be coming out. Let me see if it's working. Camera, do your toad camera. Thank you. Alright, how about we do the inside views first this time, and then we'll end with the outside views. We usually do it the other way around. This time we'll do it this way. I'm gonna take my camera off and we'll enjoy the... Oh, that's not my camera. What did I click on? Oh, I clicked on that. There we go. I'll turn the bass up. Oh wait, this was the go-around. I forgot. We gotta go to the real landing. Hold on. Here we go. Captain Cross Country, what up, man? Make sure I pick up the traffic add-on from Aerosoft. I think I already have it. Unless there's a new one. Talking about the static aircraft from Aerosoft? Yeah, I think I have that one already. Oh, I love the view. I mean, I know it's just water, but like, I don't know, it feels like you're gonna land on the water. It's really kind of freaky feeling when you're in the plane in real life. Alright, Walking Fruit, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time, bro. Thanks for coming through. Oh, the landing rate. What was it? Hold on. Good question. 140. Our landing rate was 140, guys. 140. Thanks for the reminder. Gonna get reversers? Oh, yeah, we can. Aerosoft simple traffic, and it moves too? I thought it was static. I'll have to check it out. I feel like I have it. Maybe not. There it is. I'm happy with that landing. I really am. Let's get another one from the... do I want this side or this side? I don't really know. Let's do this side. I can't decide. There's just too many good views. I could watch it so many times. I like this side better though. I really do. Big brake should not be out though. Thank you. There it is. Nose is down. There's reversers. Was the A320 taxiing out? Oh yeah, good stuff. Good freaking stuff. Alright, one more interior view and then we'll switch to the exterior. As promised.
Too low, terrain.
I like this camera view right here.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yum.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
I don't know why it's yelling at me.
Terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
It's like I'm watching
Too low, terrain.
that plane
Too
TV
low,
show.
terrain.
Yeah, a couple planes
low,
actually leaving.
terrain.
Those are that's not AI. Those are
terrain.
actual people.
Too low, terrain.
Plane taking off from the crossing
Too
runway.
low, terrain. Too 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 low, terrain. Too
There
low,
it is.
terrain.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yes. Woo! Okay. Now we gotta go to the outside. Okay, I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside. That was pure butter. Almond joy. Watch out, little Airbus. Oh, we bounced. What? What? Yep, we ruined it by checking the outside view. We absolutely ruined it. Absolutely ruined. It was so good until we saw the outside view. I love the tire smoke. There it is. There it is. Nice, nice, nice. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. It's been fun. It's been dope. Looking forward to tomorrow's stream around 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central U.S. Standard Time. I don't know for sure yet what we're going to be doing, but whatever it is, I know it's going to be freaking exciting, because it always is. Maybe Italy, maybe. But before we get out of here, I ain't turn the sounds down. There ain't much to listen to here now. Thank you guys seriously so much for coming out, chilling with me today. It's been fun. Look at that plane on the final behind us. That's sick. Thank you, Captain No Gear. Appreciate you very much. Test Station, thank you, man. Trasmatics, thank you so much. Captain Cross Country, I'll have to see. I'm gonna look into some Italian routes and see if we can make our way over to Italy. Might do Ryanair as well. We'll see. I don't know. Here comes the landing and drop. Yeah, I know we bounced it a little bit, you know, but I'm still happy with it. I'm still happy with the landing. Starlight, thank you very much, my friend. It's always good to see you, man. Nomads1701, thank you so much. Vihan, thank you again. Deuce Legend, thank you very much. Sparkos, thank you very much. John Nolo Wajka. No, it's one of those letters are probably silent. But thank you so much, John, for hanging out with us today. I really do appreciate it. This is a handcrafted San Francisco, I believe. Fly Javier, thank you so much again for chilling with us. Here comes, looks like JetBlue with no gear. Nathan Hartman, thank you so much. Oh, that looks like a very unstable landing. Oh my god. Ricky's World, thank you so much. Appreciate you. AAA123, Wesley W, don't thank you both. I'm AP Dude, thank you so much. It's been real, it's been fun. And again, a big, huge shout out to Amasai for making this livery for me. I'm looking forward to flying it more, and hopefully I can get it into you guys' hands very, very soon. So enjoy it yourself, because I've been loving it. I really have been loving it. But guys, we'll watch it back one more time from my favorite view, which is going to be the wing view. Actually, no, I take it back. Watch it from right here. Better watch it from right freaking here. And then yeah, and I got out of here. Remember, we had 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. Let's hit the play button. See ya. Sheesh. Matter of fact, make it cinematic.